sense who this is going to be.
And Karen will take the fourth place award, the check for $6,000 to our fourth place finisher, Barbara Manana.
Okay.
All right.
Then there was three. Barbara brought a great package to the Olympia. Good conditioning, good full muscle belly. Equally happy along with you, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't think I would be that calm if I was in the top five. I'd be like jumping up and down like I'm in scene.
The third place bronze Olympia medal.
Nice jump and check between the fourth and third.
And presented to Natalia Abraham Coelho.
Fantastic.
All right, Natalia. And the third this year.
Jackson,
That's nice way to put yourself through college.
yes, that's good.
Good luck.
Get out of here.
Representing us with pride, to welcome Miss Nicole Ransom to the stage. Sorry about that, Nicole. Certainly not Caesar. Look like a Caesar. All right, folks, this is it. An Olympia tradition. If I can have both our remaining competitors in the center.
Aaron Singerman from Redcon 1 over there in the wings.
And we need both sets of presenters on stage, please. Representing Redcon 1, Mr. Aaron Singerman. Our good friend Dave Northern Chill, one of our top sponsors for this year's Olympia. And our IFBB Vice President, Mr. Tyler Mann. I will now announce the winner of the 2020 Women's Physique Olympia. Please take the first place Olympian gold medal, the check for $40,000, and the title of 2020 Women's Physique Olympia champ to our winner, Sarah Bellion.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
That
is phenomenal. Congratulations to Sarah Villegas. Changing the guard to the knee.
Wow.
Kurt from our sponsor Northern Chill out there as well.
Presenting the second place award, the check for $18,000 to your runner-up. Give it up for two-time Olympia champ, Janine Graham.
Congratulations to Sarah Villegas.
That's phenomenal.
There's our first upset of the weekend.
That would have been a point. So close.
So close. And what throws that off for me every time, I don't know if you're the same way, when they call out from 6. When it's 5, I can always tell who's in the middle. When it's 6, they keep it a mystery.
Absolutely.
The emotion must be overwhelming right now.
Again, another big thanks to Northern Chill, one of our big sponsors here at the Olympia this year. Thanks, guys. We appreciate everything. All right, let's get our ladies in the center, please.
That is quite a lineup right there.
That's
All right, ladies, your favorite pose.
What do you think of right there, Mindy?
amazing.
I think computer, I'm out of the game. شوف كتفها اليسار ما في كتفها اليمين. فازت. سوت كذا.
I'm five or I'm five or a beautiful wrestler that will be.
All right, there you have it, folks. Thank you, ladies. You can exit the stage. We're going to have the champ stay right there in the center.
Not sure Sarah wants to leave just yet.
I don't think so. It's not ready.
Half of it.
Do I have to? Can someone help me with this beautiful crystal vase?
Wow, look at you. Sarah, yeah, gets everybody your Olympia champ. Sarah, to say this is a great competition is an understatement. You get two-time champ Janine Grant to deal with all the rest of the girls, but she's a cartoon, man. She's hard to beat. She's put together, but all you did was what they did was the price of this past year. You came in great conditioning. I think that was the difference when that final bell told me, here you are, you're the champ of the Olympia.
What an incredible feeling. I don't know what else to say. This feels amazing. I've been working so hard for this, and like you mentioned, yes, this was not an easy competition. This was a very, challenging lineup. My, biggest props go out to Shanique. She is a great competitor. She was a great champion, and, it feels really, really good to be in this moment right now.
Well, take me back to prejudging. Now, we just had prejudging earlier today, so you're on the stage over at the Chapin Theater. Obviously, you knew you were in the mix, but what were your thoughts going through your head at that time? Did you think, maybe I got her, it's going to be close, I don't know about this?
I really don't know. I was just thinking, you know what? Okay, phase 1 is done. I know phase 2, they're going to put us forward tonight. It's not over until it's over, so, I was just laser focused, but now here we are.
How'd you feel coming into the show? I mean, you're always in great shape. I mean, even in the off-season, everybody can see that you're always maintaining great conditioning. But what were your feelings coming into the show? Was the physique you put together, your level of conditioning and where you're at? Did you think, this is it, I've done everything I can do?
Absolutely. I was 1,000% confident coming into it, almost too comfortable, if you will. I laid out all the steps, executed, and it paid off. It feels really great.
Well, it sure did pay off. The judges like what they seen. The fans love what you got. You got the first place award, but more importantly, the title of Olympia champion. Congratulations, Sarah.
Hey, Bob, I have one more thing for you. Now, this is something that you only get to hear once, so I want you to do that thing again where you say, and the new. Let me hear it one more time.
We can do that. I've been practicing all week, so. All right, you ready? All right, so close your eyes, all right? We're here, it's just two of you. We're down to the finals. It's the Olympia. Please take the first place award, the Olympia gold medal, the check for $40,000 and the title of 2020 Olympia champ to your new Olympia champion, Sarah history made right here on the Olympia stage, and that's what makes it special every year, folks. All right, we are waiting.
لا ما ما فريش
بس كان في جمهور.
ايه هذا المواطنين وهذا مو الجمهور في المباراة اصلا.
All right, thank you, Brian. Tim Wilkins, you're back, and we're going to be talking fitness the awards. What did you think of those receipts?
I'm actually really blown away with the quality and the routines, the skill level. These girls brought it. I think this is the best lineup we've had in a long time. It was really impressive.
I'm going to be really curious to see between their physique in the morning, everybody held, the routines in the afternoon, what if there's any upsets, what Oksana does, And here they are. Let's see
All
what
right.
the judges had to do.
How about a hand for a lineup, folks? What a great Olympia lineup this year for our fitness competitors. Folks, $95,000 going to our fitness Olympians. We're going to move right to our top 5 awards at this point. Presenting the 5th place award. I'd like to welcome back to the stage, representing my cookie dealer, Miss Karen Moreau. By the way, folks, if you haven't tried these cookies yet, I got a chance to try them over here. These are absolutely ridiculous. Best cookies ever, Karen. Karen and IFBB superstar Juan Morel, he's right there in the mix. Sure, he's out here today. We appreciate you guys supporting the show. You get a chance, but I'm telling you, you got to get yourself some of these. All right, Karen, you will take the 5th place award, the check for $6,000. To our 5th place finisher, Jacqueline Baker.
Jacqueline.
I had her placing highly this morning as a prejudge, and that routine was no disappointment at all.
I would agree with you. Oh, look how happy she looks. That's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Extremely happy.
Presenting on the stage today.
Here comes our friends from Northern Chill.
And they will take the 4th place award, the check for $7,000. And present it to Ariel Kadar.
Fourth place to Ariel.
All right. Ariel had a great routine as well. Now, did you see throughout the last few months that Northern Chill sent all the competitors a pallet of water? Joe and I were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Pallet.
It's almost unheard of. It is unheard of.
She is a little powerhouse. She's got to be 5'1", 5'2" at that. She packs a ton of muscle and a lot of athleticism. Third place.
Please take the 3rd place Olympia bronze medal.
Whitney, Missy,
For
and
$12,000
Sana.
to our 3rd place finisher, Whitney Jones.
Okay, there you have it.
Wow.
We got our second upset. Now, did Oksana come back and rock it? Or did Missy take it?
I'm not sure, Tim.
Are you judging it home? Who do you have?
You want me to tell you?
No, I don't.
All right, I'm not going
I
to.
don't want to get in trouble.
Wow.
Boy, this is some excitement.
I'm like speechless, actually. They're all phenomenal athletes, so it's going to come down to the last 2, final 2.
Presenting the 2nd place award, representing Trifecta, said Olympian Dalen Bailey back on stage.
Oksana's never lost. But Missy's routine and her physique were both top.
I'm like on the edge of my seat right now.
Dalen, please take the 2nd place Olympia silver medal, the check for $20,000 to our runner-up this evening, Missy Truska.
Whoa, she did it.
Oh,
She did it.
oh my
Oksana is
goodness.
back and reclaimed her title.
That's unbelievable.
Well, that routine was spectacular.
It was. Because this morning, if you saw Oksana's physique was beautiful. Her routine was a little bit muddy.
Little buddy.
But that routine was phenomenal. And your score is the score for the routine, so brought her up.
Wow.
Wow.
That is a So does she come back and defend again next year, or does she say, all right, my unfinished business is done?
I don't know. Wow.
All beautiful routines, very athletic, a lot of, I defer to the fact that she had so much athleticism, dance, great. She brought that Tchaikovsky background, that Russian dance background in.
Absolutely. Well, I guess it was the right decision for her to come back.
Look how happy Jacqueline Baker is because that's the sport.
All right, Vince, we have confirmed the scoring. Missy, we're going to have you take a two-step right back here.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's okay, it's all right. We'll get you some flowers, don't worry. We're going to recreate.
Take these back.
This is good practice, folks. This is what we do here at the Olympia on Friday night.
Did we speak too
Kind
soon?
of a little run-through, make sure we got it proper.
This is like, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
ايه ده؟
Maybe we did speak too soon.
ايه ده الهفوة يا
Mr. Upset in the championship.
scoring. Let's welcome back Galen Bailey, everybody.
كويس المطارات.
I'll tell you who this is hardest on. The MC. I've been there. I've never been in the top 5 of the Olympia, had my trophy case on.
Second place award. Miss Galen Bailey will take the Olympia silver medal, the check for $20,000 to our runner-up this evening, Oksana Rashida.
That will draw out some boos right there. Just for the confusion.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
هذيك انبسطت ان شاء الله.
All beautiful, beautiful
Again for
routines.
four-time
Perfect
Olympia champ,
routines.
Oksana Rashida. What a great return.
They both had an incredible wow factor. Both of their
Absolutely.
at 1 and 2.
All right, thank you.
Again, the scores must have been really tight.
Presenting the first place award is no stranger to the Olympia stage, folks. It's multi-time Olympia fitness champ Adela Garcia.
No.
Yeah, of course, what's
That's fantastic.
scoring confirmed, sir.
All right.
Folks, and you will take
In my research for this, there were 2 or 3
the
of
first
these
place Olympia
athletes
gold
this year
medal,
that cited
the
Adela as
check
getting
for
more than
$50,000, and the title of 2020 Fitness Olympia champion to our
I
winner
have seen Becky choose women.
and new fitness champ Missy Truska.
شغال على نفسها.
Great job, Missy.
شغال على نفسها.
You did it.
Huge hug for the champ. You were routine that she did with you. That Missy routine.
No, she didn't.
Okay. That's when you think, you know, I'm gonna dial these routines back a little bit.
Okay. So you know what? They all want to see each other succeed. Like how you see them on stage now is what they're like backstage. They're all cheering each other on. But the next group is a different group. It's like little family back there.
I like to see that. I like it a lot.
Absolutely.
بس كيف قاطع؟
All right. Gonna continue with Bob Chicarella. We'll see what kind of emotion Missy has for us.
Look at her. Look at her. So
You fell for that whole thing, didn't you? Yeah, we joke around like that at the Olympia, but that's okay. Hey, listen, it's not good runner-up. It's not bad at the Olympia, right?
I'm just so just whatever placement I get, you know, I love the sport, I love fitness, I love being a part of the IFBB and just being up on this prestigious stage. I'm just so excited to be able to perform platform for everyone out here. And thank you so much for coming, and for everyone who tuned in onto the pay-per-view. We really appreciate all your support.
You did great. You got second and first tonight, so that's fantastic.
That's right.
You were so good, we had to give you both spots. That's how it works here. But listen, you're the Olympia champion, man. You did it. You beat it. All the best in the world. You're here. I know you worked very hard for this over the years. You're one of the favorites coming in. Then all of a sudden, Oksana Grishina was coming back, and it's like, now we got some competition. But you did great.
Yeah, Oksana, she's a legend. Whitney Jones too. They're both women that inspire me and motivate me and challenge me to push my limits and bring a new level of missing and fitness. So I'm just, I did it. I brought it. I won, and I'm just really excited.
You did do it. You got the gold medal. You got the first place award. You got $50,000. That certainly ain't hurt nothing these days. But most importantly, you got the title, 2020 Fitness Olympia Champion. Missy Truscott, congratulations.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
There is your... We'll be right back with that women's bodybuilding. Set for men's open. You'll see 12 still coming up.
Give it up for the champ, Missy Truscott, your new...
I'm blown away by it, but it's exciting. This is what we came for, Tim.
This is what we came for. This is what we all come for. To see changes, to see legends made, legends rise, legends fall, and new legends come to take their place. Champions. Everybody that shows up here is a champion. But there can be only one winner to take home that big check and wears that title for the year to come back and defend it.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we're here, watching this, witnessing this. This is exciting stuff.
Now, those few times you got chills, I had them right there with you. And now we have the chills of more divisions and more great bodybuilding with the women coming up. We have 212 and we have the men's open prejudge coming up just a little bit. We have two great guests too. We got Linda Murray coming out as well as Dennis James.
Yes, we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the owner of the Olympia, Mr. Jake Wood. All right, Jake, welcome to your own stage. That's good. Well, Jake, first of all, congratulations on a great year of prep and putting things together. I know it's been a little nuts. We were in Vegas. Now we're here in Orlando. But, man, you put the right team together at the right time, including Dan Solomon, our Chief Olympia Officer, him and Tamer El-Giddy and the crew. Man, they just put it together, and here we are due to your efforts, Jake. Thank you, Bob. The reason why I'm here, true, it has been a tough year. I mean, the team has come through, really banged this out great. I am so happy. I'm so pleased. Dan, you're the guy, man. You made it work here. Yeah, this guy worked day and night, okay, along with his support crew and everyone there. But the real reason why I'm standing here is because something has gone on for a lot longer than just 1 year. It has gone on for 10 years, but most specifically the last 5 years have been a real grind. There's been an absence of a particular group of people on this stage that are back tonight. We've worked especially hard for the last 3 years, but tonight I'm here to say Welcome back to Miss Olympia. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. Enjoy the show. Jake, we certainly appreciate all your efforts, of course, and the entire team at Wings of Strength. And there's a very extended family with Angelica and Sophia and Martine. We could be here for 10 minutes, of course, with names, but the core group, what a fantastic job this year. All right, folks, this is it, the return of the Miss Olympia. We're going to start things off with our confirmation round. We've seen our ladies earlier today at the pre-judging. Once again, just as you've seen, we've gotten a lot of close competitions, mere points separating first, second, and third in a lot of cases. So let's bring our ladies out. Confirmation round scoring. Scoring this being judged live right now, folks. So let's send it down to the judges. Sandy.
Thank you, Ma. I need 4, Kimba. I need 7, Teresa. 9, Janine. 11, Dawn. 12, Yasani.
Italia.
I need 7, Teresa. And number 11, the Dawn switch. Please, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right.
All right. We are joined in the women's bodybuilding confirmation rounds now in the pay-per-view by 8-time Miss Olympia, grandmother of 11.
Yeah.
Hurry, the one and the only. Hi.
Hello.
Nice.
Glad to be here.
Nice to have you.
Yes.
You were a huge addition last year, and I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, and I'm so glad to be back as well. Yeah, so the nerves, looking at the women.
Bring back memories?
Yeah, great memories, great memories. Ladies worked really hard today.
Now,
They're pre-judging.
did they work them as hard in the pre-judge as they do the men's 212, post?
You know, not quite as hard as the men's 212, but they worked them hard. They did.
Now, you took a lot of great notes. You just came from the Rising Phoenix.
Just came from the Rising Phoenix, and so this is, you know, the first call out. Amazing. We had some of the top guns. Of course, you know, Andrea Shaw. She returned, Rising Phoenix world champion 2 weeks ago, took home first place, and pretty amazing because, you know, she just actually transitioned from women's physique into bodybuilding, and so for her to take home the Rising Phoenix championships and now be on the stage, the world championship of the Olympia, the return of the Olympia.
Which is so nice to be back on the main stage.
Yes, and to go up against Helen Trevino, Margie Martin,
The biggest names in the sport.
Monique Jones. Wow.
Right. Which call out is this right here? Are they doing it backwards?
Yes, they're doing it backwards. We have here Teresa Bonsick, Roshana Boswell, Nikki Sharptran.
Quarter turn to the right.
And we actually have, those 4 women, all 4 started out in women's physique and transitioned into bodybuilding and very successful. They've taken down some top names in women's bodybuilding.
I don't know if people really understand how difficult that is to move divisions and amass the kind of size and symmetry that it takes to actually win as you move up.
That's right.
I look at some of the guys that have moved up this classic 212 and 212 to open, and I can only imagine the jump. The women are they're so big and so symmetrical. There's so much quality muscle.
Quality muscle. And this is what's great about this sport, the fact that these women recognize, because they have a place to go. And they transitioned, a couple of them started out in figure, went into women's physique. And if you love the sport, you love weight training, and you're not afraid to put on some muscle, and they
jealousy there that their gains are getting away from them and they got to move up a class each time.
That's right.
As someone who struggles with that, it's really impressive to me to see that.
Yes, it's not easy. Also, really happy for Irene Anderson. Irene, representing Sweden. Nayla Nash. She competed one time this year made her pro debut in bodybuilding.
Wow.
So this is her second time competing as a female bodybuilder, and she was at the first call-out this morning.
And you know better than anybody, it's not just a move up in division, it has a whole new set of poses and mandatories.
Yes. And so what we're looking at now, Helen Trevino, and there's Andrea Shaw, 2 Rising Phoenix, 3 Rising Phoenix world champions.
And that was the premier, before the Olympia came back, the premier women's bodybuilding show.
Yes, the Rising Phoenix championships, basically the last 5 years, that was the ultimate competition. You wanted to capture that. That was the world championships, and to win that meant that you were the best female bodybuilder in the world.
And there's a car involved.
Too. So Andrea Shaw walked away with 50 grand and a brand new, Camaro, brand new Camaro. There are 3 ladies on that stage that have walked away with that prize.
This is a great thing where you have to know what you're doing to judge that.
You have to know what you're doing. And then you look at the size, you have Monique Jones and Diggs, Monique.
Either side, beside Triceps.
Yeah, top 6 here.
Yeah, I was just talking about this with Mindy in a couple of the previous divisions. Top 6 always throws me off because top 5 I can tell you set the call out.
That's right. You can always tell by who's standing in the middle. And let me tell you something about prejudging the call-outs. Andrea Shaw, when they placed her, they did not move her. You know how that is. When you're in the middle, and they don't ask you to switch places,
All right, thank you, Sandy.
feels pretty good.
Folks, for your return of the Miss Olympia.
So we will see. This morning,
All right, ladies,
it
we're
was
going to
very
actually see
interesting.
this one. Bring you back for
Coming
your
into the
individual
show,
presentations.
looking at Helen Trevino, without question, Helen Trevino, and you had to give the most muscular. She was by far, for sure, win and walk away with that award. But this is not about who is the most muscular
the most ripped.
That's why I always love to have experts like you on to tell us exactly what you should be looking for. That it's not just a mass contest. There has to be some other symmetrics and some other aesthetics here. So what are we looking for here?
Yeah, so what we are looking for, we're looking for symmetry, variety of different things. For one, you want the muscle, you want mature muscle. If you're a bodybuilder, there's the mature muscle that you've developed. And Irene, she has that mature muscle. Irene, she was in the movie Too Big for the World. She's the star of the movie Too Big for the World.
She didn't start competing until she was 36. You talk about mature muscle. She just started on that train.
Yes.
36, and that was 16 years ago. That puts her right at 32.
Yes. That's what I said. Mature muscle. And she's, I'm very happy for her. I mean, she's placed consistently better. It was a challenge in the very beginning. She's tall, she's 5'7". On stage, she says she weighs 185 pounds.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive.
To be in this condition at that weight is really impressive.
All the way from Sweden.
Oh, yeah. Leathery quads. Nice separation.
Yes. Coming off of 5th place in the Rising Phoenix. So 2 weeks ago, she was in 5th place, and she actually...
That was 2 weeks enough time to make some changes.
Your next competitor from the USA.
Yes.
Please welcome Mela Ash.
Definitely 2 weeks. Now here's Mela Ash.
She won this year's New York Pro Women's Bodybuilding.
Yep.
You said she looked really good for you guys.
She was really good, and they called her out.
I like the delta attachments, but I really like the triceps you haven't seen yet as much. There's been a couple of glimpses of the beautiful.
Oh, she's doing a fitness move. Now this isn't her first time on the Miss Olympia stage. She's competed in women's physique.
She's another one of the athletes who's moved up.
Yes, not her first Miss Olympia appearance.
Great posing. Now, I've been looking forward to women's bodybuilding. As I'm researching, getting ready for this year's show, there are so many of them that win the best poser awards at their various shows. And now they're all here to battle it out, so we're going to see a lot of really good posing.
Actually, I have some posing. That's what I love. Women's physique division. Yeah. Posing. They bring it. So she was here on the Olympia stage in women's physique 2017, 2018. 2019, and now it's 20
That was a great routine, Lena.
Yes.
Please welcome your next competitor from the USA, Rashana Boswell.
ليش ما نزلوا ولا صورة له؟ من يوم العملية. طيب.
Now, she did 3 shows this year, which was a task for anybody.
Yes.
And one of them was your show. She took 3rd.
Yes. I'm glad you pointed that out. With the challenges of COVID, you look at a competitor and the muscle, so you know she has to weight train. She has to get in the gym. And that's been challenging for the athletes, especially the female bodybuilders, all of the bodybuilders.
Did your show move date this year? Or was your show the same date?
My show the same day.
A lot of shows moved out a little a month or two.
My show did move. My show originally was in April. The Savannah show that she placed third in. It moved from April to August, so luckily we were able to still have that show the end of August.
And still had the athletes show up in great condition, but a lot of them started prepping for your April show in January and had to hold condition for another 5 months.
Absolutely. So that shows what the athletes have been through all year long and how the willpower, how much they love the sport. Rashana actually looks better this evening.
And she did.
Yeah, than this morning. She's a little bit harder and tighter.
Next competitor from the USA, Kim Buck.
Kim Buck.
شو هالشغلة كيف سبحان الله غريب بيكتر عندهم.
People like Kim. She's responsible for holding this sport together because she's the one that's women's bodybuilding through the challenging times.
Those 5 years, it wasn't really getting the recognition that it used to.
Yes, it's difficult. You have to think about it. The Olympia is the ultimate championship, and for an athlete, where do you go? The Olympia is not in front of you. So it takes a lot of, you have to know if you are really love the sport.
I really started to appreciate the women's aspects of the bodybuilding through Jan Tana
Yes.
and her show, and then making my way to the Olympia as an MC, getting to see these women with you in those divisions, catching up on 12 Priest. I can almost make the entire top 10 from the years I got to MC. Such amazing athletes, and it's so good that it's back here on the event stage.
Very good, it is great. Kim, she placed second at the New York Pro, and she placed second at my show. So
Your next competitor, please welcome from Canada, Nikki Chartres.
Nikki, she won my show, the Norfolk Pro, and then she won the Hawaii Pro.
هذا ياكل ماكدونالدز غير الستيج. كان ياكل ما ادري.
She placed sixth at the Rising Phoenix.
She's putting on a show right now.
Yes.
Definitely something she's doing.
Nikki was also women's
طيب بس ما اعرف اساسا كيف
She's competing as a bodybuilder for over a year.
That is a strong transition into the division.
In 2 years. And she definitely made
What a fun
changes.
routine.
Right, a little old school.
Nikki Chartres.
Please welcome your next competitor from the USA, Asha Hadley.
Asha's in great shape. I love her physique.
هذا اللي وراه.
She won my show. And this year,
She's very balanced.
at the Savannah Pro,
لا تخبر على راسي.
very balanced.
Now, I was talking earlier about how a couple of Tim Gardner's shows have become the go-to for some shows. Has yours become another one of the absolute go-tos for women's bodybuilding?
Yes, absolutely. Always get a very good high number of women bodybuilders.
Wanting to hold up another title.
Yes. And they're there to support me because they know I'm supporting them. Great back development on Asha. This is her second time on the whole stage. She was first. She competed on the Miss Olympia stage in women's physique, and now her second time as a bodybuilder.
Wow. She's very balanced.
She really is. Beautiful skin. She's in great shape.
Very nice. Thank you, Asha.
Deep cuts. Great job.
Please welcome from the USA,
ممنوع يدخل أي أحد.
Teresa Dimension.
I'm looking forward to Teresa's
Right.
competition. I love Teresa boxing.
أي واحد.
There's another one of your best posers.
Yes. I love her posing. She won my show, the Norfolk Pro.
أول خش باكستيج كل واحد يضرب بس.
There's so much to displaying all that hard work.
I know. So much. We make it look easy, but
How long would you spend creating a routine?
I always recommend that I spend 2 weeks.
مين مدير أعمال رامي يا
Try to
كلام؟
make up a routine, posing routine.
هذا مدير أعمال.
4 weeks out for the show, you're in trouble because you're so hard to
Coach
please,
Scott.
you're not as creative. Even though I love looking at our bodies during that time, it's best to start 10 weeks out.
رامي حاط حساب حق.
Now, I love Teresa's back development. Looking forward to this. She has great back development. Look at her back.
Look at that.
Back. Oh, we should have held that a little bit longer,
Yeah.
Teresa. She won the Chicago Pro this year. 2020.
Her rear delts and her delts in general, the shoulders are just spectacular.
In each of these competitors, that's beautiful. Each competitor usually will, they must win an overall, like the Norfolk Pro, the Chicago Pro, or you get here by points.
And there were quite a few figure, a couple bikini, and a few of those bodybuilders who just traveled hard and just racked up those points with 3, 4, 5. A couple competitors with 8, 9, 20, 20 competitions.
Yes.
That was fast.
Yes. So it's impressive. Now I have to say this about Teresa. Real quick, Teresa, her first competition, she competed with her grandfather,
Thank you, Teresa.
pizza boxing. And he's no longer with us.
Your
He
next
passed at
member
the
of
age
the
of 91, but he
Please
entered
welcome
his first competition. He was 83 years old.
What a great testament to take care of yourself.
Yes. Uh-oh, here comes Monique. They call her Mo. Now, she had a very interesting posing routine.
She's qualified for every Olympia since 2011.
عندها كرش.
Wow. Mo is 5'8".
And it has to be 180.
Yes. Here she has her weight listed at 220 pounds, but I don't think she's 220 on stage. But she's definitely over 185.
She's carrying some quality stuff.
Karen, yes, she is.
Now, fun fact, she's a gym owner, a trainer, and a licensed insurance agent. Look at that. Okay, you talk about a wide.
Now, she has very much a lot of development. One of the most amazing as far as the back development on the Olympia stage.
Straps are just sitting there. And to move the hair to see them.
She placed third in the Rising Phoenix. So She was definitely a factor. No question about it. First call out. She made first call out this morning along with Ella.
So we still got Ella, Monique, and Andrea yet to see.
Yes.
This is a quality lineup. Great job, Bo.
Your next competitor from the USA, Jenny Lankowski.
Now we're going to be entertained because Janina Lankowski has racked up some best posing awards on 5 and 10.
Look on the deals they feel. Really deals. Yeah, and the shoe could develop this one of my favorite poses. That's it. Yeah, it's more. So I'm posso عليه تقريبا واصل مليون كيلو أبيض الجنوبي أبيض هذا يشد
She's competed 3 times this year.
Definitely knows how to work with the music.
She loves posing. She's upset if she doesn't win Best Poser. She works at it. She won the North American. That's how she turned pro.
She's putting on a great show here.
She is on the Olympia stage. First time on the Olympia stage.
And her pro card in 2011, like you said, at the North American.
At the North American. I won the North American.
Did you really?
Yes.
My highest finish is 4th so far.
Is that the highest finish?
That's my average.
That's it.
Yeah.
The highest is 4th?
For me so far.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I get out there and remember it's hallowed ground, and she got her pro card there. You
زمان قفل البث.
ليه؟
لا كنت ببث منه. انا في حاجة حصلت دلوقتي انا مش فاهمها.
ايه؟
انا بعمل ريفرش لقيت عدد المشاركين قلت. والله
بتقل.
لا سيبك من ده، بص مش كانت 100 وي.
قلت لك
هتلاقي ايه ده مش فاهم.
ما كده بالتمام بعد 74 بقى 73.
مش عارف ايه.
لا يكون حد شال الاشتراك.
كل دول هيشيلوا مرة واحدة؟ لا ده مرة واحدة.
Good job, Margie.
Marvelous, Margie.
Simply marvelous.
طبعا
From
يدخلوا
the USA, LaDawn McDay.
LaDawn from Detroit, Michigan. I'm from Detroit, so I just had to say the Motor City.
You gotta shout out the Motor City. Now, have you watched her career for a while?
Yes, I've known LaDawn for a long time, and she started out in women's physique. She has a beautiful body, nice structure.
Who commands respect, I think.
Yes.
You know, I really appreciate that when someone has a passion and has the health and fitness aspect, and the kids can look up and see the results of hard work and diet and exercise. Look to someone like LaDawn for inspiration.
Very proud of LaDawn. LaDawn won actually the largest bodybuilding show outside of Rice and Phoenix this year, the Tampa Pro. She won the Tampa Pro. Great job,
Great job, LaDawn.
All right, thank you, LaDawn. Your next competitor from Venezuela, former Miss Olympia champion, Yatsini Oraquin.
Yatsani.
Okay. Over 2 decades in the sport at 54. Originally from Venezuela.
Oh, she looks great. Yatsani always looks great from the front. World champion, originally from Venezuela. She has a gym, owns a gym in Florida, Miami.
Obviously still enjoys the sport, going through all those rigors of the diet. I think my first time seeing her on stage was 98 or 99. Jantana Classic. She was one of the top back then.
Jantana.
Yep, up in Virginia, Lynchburg.
Yes.
And Roanoke.
A qualifier for the Olympia. Nice abdominals.
They're very carved, aren't they?
Yes, they are. That's what I said. I always love her. Love her from the front. The front double bicep. So she's been on this Olympia stage many times. Going up against Iris Kyle. Yes.
You?
Yes.
Don't be shy.
I know.
You're here for a reason.
Oh, that's a beautiful pose.
It's a really beautiful
I
pose.
love her pose.
Well, between those 3 names, that's a lot of dominance in 20 years. It's hard to crack that top 3.
Yeah, it is. Her turn pro back in 1993. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
One of the only people that showed up called Dexter Youngin.
Yes.
She's decided to call it a career.
And
Here at the Olympia stage, over 20 years of bodybuilding, a former Miss Olympia champion. She wanted to come back to this historic
that's great, Bob.
But we're going to get you right, actually. Right back to that center spot. Get your last pose on the Olympia stage.
That's it.
She retiring.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Oksana.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, Linda.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for all that you've given us and just your support. Just amazing.
مدرب رامي كل أول مرة بصوت شكله.
Been there. It's awesome that she's here for the return.
أول بطولة خصيت معاها وقلت وخلطنا فيها.
That's a great way to go out.
Yes. It sure is a great way to go out.
Yaxini, congratulations. I know we talked earlier. You said this is it for me. I'm going to call it a day. It's been a great career, but it's time to go. I know you're going to be leaving the competition stage, but certainly not the sport of bodybuilding.
I'm so happy.
ليش تتكلم معها الحين؟
So excited.
ليه؟
My last
أعتقد إن هي بس
my last contest. But I think I did my career for a long period very well. I'm very happy to be here. No matter what place I get, I'm so happy to come to stay with everybody. Thank you.
Yaxini, thank you for a great career and some great Olympia moments.
ليش
Thank
تتكلم
you,
معها؟
Bob, for doing that.
That was a really
Ladies and gentlemen,
well
please welcome
deserved.
from
Well
the
deserved.
USA. She is the reigning, current, defending, rising Phoenix world champion. Please welcome Andrea Shaw.
All right.
All right. Two divisions we've climbed from figure to physique to now here.
Absolutely. All right.
هذه اللي راح
That is a really,
Yeah, look at her development. Oh,
that is beautiful quality muscle right there.
yes. Quality muscle, nice shoulders, nice separation, the shoulders and triceps. Yeah, she's tight.
Did she change from tonight to this morning?
She still looks great. I would say she's pretty consistent with the way she moves this morning. Again, that was huge this morning for her to be in. First call out with great Helen Trevino and Margie Martin.
She has, her condition is just beautiful. Triceps are just bouncing off the back of her arms. Good back from the, when you can see quality back like that in the front, you bet that's
Yes.
quality of muscle.
Nice small waist. Go from the shoulders down. Look at that. I love that pose on her. Look at the hamstrings.
لا شوف غير عضلات حلوين.
All the attachments are
All in
defined.
place. I know she is ready to eat. Today is her birthday.
Is it now?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Andrea.
birthday, Andrea.
She might be getting a really nice present for her birthday.
Yes, she may be
Give
getting
it up for the
a
world
really
champ,
nice present for her
Andrea
birthday.
Shaw. Your next competitor from the USA, former Rising Phoenix world champion, Helen Trevino.
All right, here's Hella. And I said if they had to give most muscular award, it should go to Hella, no question about it. She is
Great choice of music already. Good color.
yes. Hella has quite a following. She has over 300,000 followers on Instagram.
Very impressive. impressive what she's put together.
Yes.
For Olympia.
She's born in Denmark. She turned pro in 1998. Hella and I competed on the same Olympia stage, so she's been on the Olympia stage. She qualified to go to the Olympia. She had a Giantina.
Back in 2003, I think?
Yes, in 2003. That was my 8th win, and she competed in the Miss Olympia. I believe she placed 5th.
I think that may have been my last year emceeing the Giantina. So that's another long career. She's been 20 years.
Long career. She's been on the stage over 20 years, competing in bodybuilding. She has such great energy and great attitude.
She's big smile.
She's been a great representation. Each time she won the Rising
All right, thank you, Helen.
Just super great athlete.
And your final competitor from the Czech Republic, please welcome Margita Zamalova.
She's got a great story. 2020 Europa Pro Women's Bodybuilding first place, Women's Physique International. And really interesting, left competition for 18 years to raise her kids and came back in physique. Crushed it the last 4 years and moved into bodybuilding.
Yeah. She just started competing in bodybuilding. She's been on this Olympia stage. This is her 4th time. In 2017, 2018, and 2019, she competed in the women's physique. So this is her first appearance as a bodybuilder. She has 2 children. She actually competed in 3 divisions.
Was she bigger before that?
Yeah, but over in, I don't know if she competed in the Czech Republic. She's from the Czech Republic, but they call it body fitness. So I'm assuming that it's figure.
The great poser as well. All of these women, so good at displaying all this muscle.
Yes. And she came close to not making the show because of the restrictions on COVID and traveling.
But it shows the dedication.
Yes. And her husband is always there by her side. And she is normally harder. Margita is normally leaner than you see right now. I know when I first saw her on stage, I was impressed with her. She comes in amazing.
Margita Zamalova.
Thank you, Margita. All right, folks, you've seen the individual presentations and judges have confirmed and put the scoring in. Time to move to awards. If I can have our lineup on stage, please.
All right, let's get some awards.
Yes. They will do, I'm sure. Do they do comparisons again? I'm sure they'll go through that.
They may.
Show the audience some of what we saw this morning.
They brought him out earlier for a confirmation. Let's see if
Okay.
they can go straight to awards or if they're going to do another confirmation
Well,
round.
it's one of the traditions that we've got to put our son in the script, but I'd be remiss if I didn't put this out there. You know what we need right now, everybody? That's right, a pose down.
Okay, ready to pose down.
Ladies, pose down.
Oh,
All right.
free for all.
Thank you, now.
Let's have some fun.
Come on, ladies.
What's down?
They know how to do this.
Yes. Yes. been a long year. A long wait for them. 5 years.
For everybody making it out here.
Olympia stage.
عندهم الساعة 10 بالليل. 10 وربع. أخر عندهم.
They can get everybody fired up.
Yes, that's her energy. Right now they're all thinking, okay, I can't wait to get to that the cookie and the ice cream and all the goodies they have in their bags. They're like,
Oh, the cookie dealer.
cookies or something.
Yeah.
Pizza.
The cookie
They're
dealer
dining all year.
is one of the sponsors, and there's all his cookies backstage.
Thank you very much. You're just dancing now. All right, come on, that's enough.
I got one that's got a Snickers bar.
Oh yeah, they're great.
These girls had way too
The
much
cookies
fun.
are
Get
great.
back on the Olympia stage. All right, a little fun on the Olympia stage, as it should be, folks, but we've got to get down to some business, and it, of course, is our top 5 awards. $95,000 going to these ladies tonight.
Great prize money, $95,000 total prize.
And if our presenters are ready, presenting the 5th place award, Miss Alexandra Sakasa for the Wings of Strength. What's up, Alex? Alex will take the 5th place award, the check for $6,000, and present it to Irene Anderson.
All right. Congratulations, Irene. I tell you, this is great prize. Irene, the last 2 years, she's been seeing success in both the top 5 or in the top 5.
Right, anything
Star
else?
too big for the world.
Hang on, Irene. Help us on the way. Tony knows where to put you.
It's always fun to see how your live judging did. The pre-judge and then the confirmation round to see how good you are.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Presenting the 4th place
Are you
award,
ready?
representing
Yeah.
Wings of Strength, world
Yes,
champ.
so far, yes. I believe I'm going to.
ما يستلموا بين
Lena will take the 4th place award, the check for $7,000, and present it to Mayla Ash.
Wow, Mayla Ash.
You said you liked her because you got
Yes.
this morning in pre-judge.
I love Mayla. I'm so happy. Top 5. Awesome.
هذه محور bodybuilding.
Congratulations, Mayla.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she has some big girls to slay.
All right, into the top
Helen
3
Trevino.
spots. Presenting
Margie.
the 3rd
Margie.
place awards, Alex is back on the
It's going to be
stage.
interesting to see where they
She
put
will
people
take
now.
the 3rd place bronze medal, the check for $12,000 to our 3rd place finisher, Helen Trevino.
Wow. Wow.
عرف ثانية.
And as I said, Hella is definitely the most muscular. No question. She's been doing this a long time. So proud of her. Excellent
هي
representation.
ثالثة.
Nice bicep pose. She
Yes.
showed throughout the
هي
night.
ثانية صح؟
And then there were 2.
All right.
Folks, in Olympia's division.
ممكن ولا نوت
Yeah.
They can have our top 2 finishers in the center, please. Margie Martin and Andrea Shaw.
Oh, what? Oh, did they do?
And this the presenters on stage. Tyler Mannion with the first place award. And here we go.
All right. This is called My Heart
Please
Beating.
take the first place
هذا جويده
Olympia
حقول
gold
هنا
medal. The check for $50,000. The title of 2020 Miss Olympia.
جمالي هو
And please take those things to our winner tonight and new Miss Olympia, Andrea Shaw.
Wow. Andrea Shaw.
You called it.
She brings the Miss Olympia trophy back to Michigan. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Back to Detroit.
No.
Second
Yeah.
place, silver medal,
Congratulations. She was in, she was
عمليات
the athlete. I know they made the right choice. She's amazing.
Good for her. Great for the
Congratulations.
sport.
Yes.
Margie, a great runner-up. And I just love, everyone is so excited for the sport. They're all such great friends. Hugs all
Yes.
around.
All around. All around.
All right, if we can get
Yes.
Jake Wood in the center, Tyler Mannion,
Congratulations.
of course,
Great job, ladies.
أنا ولد جمالي.
Martin.
هذا ولد
Tyler Mannion,
Ella.
Jake, to great
You know, you guys are all great champions. Kim Bach, all of you ladies,
هو فقع أمس بدي فقع
they've endured.
there she is, folks, your new Miss Olympia.
Best female bodybuilder in the world. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Big Jake. Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you,
Let's
Tyler.
go now. We're going to have our ladies stay right there. Don't move, ladies.
Line of hope from them for
Yes.
All right, let's get some pictures. Ladies, everybody in towards the center, please.
ونكون من مصر
So this year, she's walked away with $100,000 bag,
a car.
a car, the Camaro, and she won, actually
All
was
right,
muscular
ladies,
at the
step
rising
over the room.
meeting.
Your
So,
favorite pose, please.
Good. Oh, and it's her birthday.
and it's her birthday.
Ladies, your choice, please.
عباد يمشي كده بشوف ممكن مش يكون
From women's physique to
أبغى أدخل مفتوح
Miss Olympia.
Now she's the new Miss Olympia.
Yes.
Here on the Olympia stage. Thank you, ladies.
Great job, ladies.
What a welcome back to the sport. Congratulations to everybody. We're going to the interview with the voice of bodybuilding, Bob Ciccarello. See what kind of raw emotion Andrea's got to be wearing that gold medal.
Yeah.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, isn't it your birthday today?
Yes.
Wow.
What more of a birthday present can you get but the Olympia title, the gold medal, the big check, the award, and the title? Happy birthday.
Thank you. Who else but God could deliver such a great present?
Listen, what a great year. First you started off, well, the whole year started off a little bit crazy, but we found some competitions for everybody. We actually graduated more people to the Olympia stage this year than any other year. But man, what an adventure for you. Rising Phoenix World Championship just 2 weeks ago. You went in, boom, you nailed that one there. World champion. Olympia is coming up back in business after 7 years. Here you are. Now you've got a world title and an Olympia title.
Amazing. It's the dream come true. You work for it every day. You pray. You just do your work. My coach, John Simmons, definitely put me to work. But it's finally manifested to everything and more.
And more. Now, listen, these are great titles to have, but the return of the Miss Olympia, of course, is history in the making here at the Olympia. Again, it's been a 7-year absence. You girls are back in business. Jake means business. Says you guys ain't going anywhere for a long time, so we're back. But you are the inaugural champion with the return of the Miss O.
Yes, and what an honor. What an honor, truly. I mean, we've gotten a chance to
come back, and we are now looking at female bodybuilding front center being celebrated as it's supposed to be.
Well, no better representative. You look fantastic. The judges certainly like what they saw. You had some great competition with some world champs out there with Margie and Helly and the rest of the crew. So not an easy trip, but you made it pretty easy on the judges by bringing your best package, 100% conditioning. You now have the title of Olympia champ. So the stage is yours. Hit the pose. Give it up for your new Miss Olympia, Andrea Shaw. Birthday girl, happy birthday.
Yep, I have one of those. 8 of them.
You have
Yeah, I just looked down and I saw them. Oh yeah,
I got some of
that
those.
looks familiar. I have a few of those.
I think you have so many, you have one that you give from stealing the key to the bathroom.
That's it. Yes. I love it.
Congratulations,
Absolutely. Well, it's been a marvelous year.
It really has. Bodybuilding has endured for so many people and kept them afloat. We'll be back. We've got men's 12. We've got the men's open prejudge. Lots more show on tonight's pay-per-view. We'll see you in a few minutes.
نفس الخلطة أعتقد جديد. القديم كان إيش؟ هو زيادة. ها؟ مش هذه كان عندي منها. أخوي عنده منها. هي زي حرب. ليبل زي الليبل.
Who do you got? You gotta see it play out. He's smarter than that. He knows. He's not gonna put no names. All right, Flex Wheeler, you ready, champ? You get the thumbs up from Flex. You know what that means, folks. We are ready to go.
والله جاني النوم أنا
This is
شكلي
your
بقى.
2020 Mr. Olympia prejudging.
Hey, Mr. Olympia.
And without further ado, here we go. Your first competitor from the Netherlands, William the Conqueror Ronan.
كيف؟ صعب عليك.
Sean Ray. We're about to be joined by the legend Rich Gaspari for men's open prejudge. We got William the Conqueror Bonak out there right now, two-time Arnold Classic champ, and second year last year. Sean getting settled in. Rich Gaspari joining us now. And guys, we are off to a big start with the Conqueror.
Yeah, William looks pretty good right now. It's one thing, Tim, to see them by themselves. It'll be another thing when we see them all out there together. But first watch, William looks like he's picking up where he left off a year ago.
Which was making things a tight race.
Oh, it was first runner-up last year, and he was he is the Arnold Classic reigning champion. That took place earlier in the year in March. You know, their individual assessments, it's hard to compare them against the other guys, but again, he doesn't look too far off from where he was in March. Hitting his signature pose is one of the bigger, more muscular guys. I think he said he was in the 230s right now. Big Rich, what do you make of William Bonek? We got the Dragon Slayer right now.
I think he looks great. I mean, I saw him as well at the Arnold Classic, and I thought he looked phenomenal there. And I think he's pretty much where he was at that show.
Round and full.
Very round, very full. So it's interesting to see him on show, but let's see with the other guys.
Exactly.
So Rich, you were one of the few guys that led in the Arnold Classic. They led in a handful of people. It was you.
What's that now?
Up at Arnold Classic, you're one of the handful that
I'm one of the handful there with my company that sponsored the Irene Anderson.
Not to mention, he was the original Arnold Classic champion way back in 1989. Now let's bring this to my Iron Man of 2020. Big Max Charles, former USA champion. This guy, Rich, has pretty much done every single show to get here on points. And arguably could have won a couple of shows along the way.
He did take 3 top 5s.
I got overlooked. Great size, great shape.
He's worked with Milos Demine Sargent. He's just passionate about his contest prep as Max Charles is, but he's kept it together. I believe he won over Romania a year ago, but he's been struggling to try to crack the #1 spot in 2020, like a lot of bodybuilders. The knockout match today just doesn't have the back thickness, you know, all those cracks and crevices and
I'm looking at it now and seeing that, you know, it's not as good as the front.
Yeah, and that's kind of where he comes up a little short. Hamstrings a little bit slight. He's got that really wide shoulder ratio. His arms are nice and wide. It's just like you said, it's almost 2 different bodybuilders in the front and back.
It's a totally different body.
He's aware of it. We're not telling him anything he doesn't know. And of course, it will be exploited even more as he gets compared with the very best in the world as opposed to the guys that we're trying to qualify here. But he's living testament on how hard it is to get here. 5 pro tries to get here.
I think he's a little off from what he looked like at the last show.
There's no question. I mean, he's got, think of how much gas he burned up to get here, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing that he's actually here and looking as good as he does.
Well, you guys are both guys I can ask this. How much easier is it when you only have to prep for the Olympia?
During my day, it was like doing just the Olympia was more important to me. Once I did all those other pro shows, once I was Olympic contender, I just went for the Olympia. I don't know about Sean.
Yeah, I pretty much concentrated on the Olympia. And here's a guy who's lucky to get 1 show in a year.
Wow.
All the way from Iran. He doesn't have any competition over there, so he's got struggled to make it into the United States last year's People's Champion Award, picking up where he left off, maybe that first wow impression.
I was really excited to see him, and him cracking top 3 last year. Not many newcomers do that. I don't see years.
Yeah, I think you were one of the few guys who back in.
Yeah,
all the way 86, I believe.
That's a long time ago. So I mean, him coming as a newcomer, he cracking the top 3.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks great there.
Does it look like anything's changed from last year?
But it seems like he brought the same package, almost literally. This is almost like a carbon copy of a year ago. I'm not a big fan of the supposed color of his trunks, but for me it takes a little bit away from the physique, but the conditioning is there. You got to consider this journey he made to hold this kind of condition. But where his favor is he's a little bit wider in the back than a William Bonek, and he's got a little bit more detail across those quadriceps.
He's got a lot of density in his muscle. That you're not like back and Ramy competed and stuff. Looks like one of the competitors.
Because I'm 100% certain he's one of the strong guys. You don't get that big unless you're lifting some serious weight. But his condition is very good.
What was that sort of place?
All right.
I don't think you know what
This is going to be an X Factor.
This is the X Factor. I don't think you can't take away. This guy was 3rd place at this year's Arnold Classic way back in March, trying to get into a qualifying show in the Tampa or Chicago, I believe. And got sick with COVID. And they wanted him, once he was cured or at least healed from that, they gave him the special invite, and it was overwhelmingly acknowledged that he deserved it.
No, he definitely deserved it. I mean, he's one of those guys who's got super free, small waist, large wide clavicle, in his legs. I've never seen legs that big.
Yeah, I mean, Ramy, why don't you get under the squat rack once in a while? Yeah, his legs are from another planet. That's his calling card. So we can't be too critical on what we're looking at until they get compared with each other. But his legs stand out more than anything else. I should say more than anyone else. He's like this modern day top class with a better structure, but the calves are the part that really hurt him because it's just not a
guy with that kind of big leg, arms, and not having big calves. I mean, I'm old school, but it seems like the newer bodybuilders, calves is not as important.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, I'm sure he trains the hell out of those calves. It's just his quads probably respond more than anything else. And again, it's also his calling card. Probably partly why he's actually here, because you just don't see legs like that on a regular guy.
He definitely looks in shape. I'm not going to say like he's off. He looks in shape, but like let's see what he can do.
Yeah, he came over early to Arizona and worked with Dennis James for 3 weeks to help dial himself in and try to ramp it up into this competition. It's going to be interesting to see because William Bonek beat him, and William Bonek is like half the size.
All right.
290 pounds, big Ramy.
Here's a guy, I believe it's his first appearance in the Open. Moved up from physique to classic to Open.
Wow.
Yeah, he kind of ran the gamut there. Yeah, he's one of the younger guys. Won the Romanian Pro this year. So he got out of the country, one of the few guys that could. But in doing so, he won that competition. I think he won on balance. He's got a pretty bodybuilder physique. Yeah. Got a long way to go. He's also one of the younger guys in the contest. But clearly you can see the difference in the muscle maturity, density, and quality. Comes with age for some of these guys. He's a big guy. He's a 6-footer. Bringing Grimes by way of Canada, one of the more popular guys. And again, that transition, trying to find out where his physique is. Kind of too big for the physique. The classic was a struggle to make that weight limit, and so he let it all ride on the open category. And you can see the arms need a little bit more meat on the bone, the triceps can be a little bit bigger, biceps. Yeah, I think he probably knows that, but to come here to Olympia and be amongst the best in the world, he's going to be able to see how much ground he's got to make up in the years to come.
This is who I really want to see.
All right. We're talking about the gift.
Yes, the gift.
The Denver Nuggets. The comeback he's been on for 2 consecutive years after winning 7 in a row, getting a first runner-up to Sean Roden, and also beating Jay Cutler for the title way back when. And now he's back at 2 minor stomach surgeries. Let's take a look at him and see what we're dealing with.
Excellent part of his nails.
Got a lot of oil on his body.
Think about his stomach, John.
Huh?
What you think about his gut?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get into those poses and see how much it plays a factor. The signature side chest is there, one of his best shots, but the back.
Nobody can beat him from the back.
Yeah, this is where the Olympians usually won and lost, right?
Yep.
Was very confident in his contest prep, didn't show his flesh at all. Right now, he looks very reminiscent of an older Phil Heath. Not as grainy. Not as grainy. You don't see the very thin skin that we used to see.
وزي هو يقول
So impressive.
ما في سكن ثن السكن خفيف.
Now, when he was off recovering from the surgery, it was sporadic training here and there, but once he was cleared to go all out, he was hell bent on trying to tie the record tonight, or tomorrow, I should say. Looks like he's breaking a little bit of a sweat. Like I said, he had a lot of oil on his shoulders and across his chest. When you start to sweat and you have that oil on, it almost looks like you're holding water. So hopefully he winds up squeezing a little bit more of that out.
Get harder.
Get harder. Exactly.
That stomach surgery may have caused him some abs.
Yeah, the stomach is not right.
Really still not what it was when it was early Olympians.
Yeah, you find that with a lot of aging Olympia champions, Tim. And further in their career, towards the end, the stomach is the thing that goes, like on Dory and Ronnie and even Jay for that matter. Phil's been battling this situation. Let's see how it stacks up with the other guys. You got to imagine the judges are looking at it.
رامي أحسن.
What do you want to cheer for?
Wow.
51 years young, delayed making his final Olympia appearance. Rich, this is his 21st year on the Olympia stage.
He looks good.
Modern day Albert Beckles.
Yes, during my day with Albert Beckles. Looks good. Anyone at 51 still competing at that high level of Mr. Olympia is phenomenal.
Can you imagine?
Well, Dexter Jackson got a second place this year at the Arnold Classic contest. He's won 9 times around the world. South African Arnold Classic, the Brazilian, or I should say the Australian Arnold Classic, and the Ohio one he's won for a record 5-time race. That's the one you originally won. Dexter won that 5 times.
That was phenomenal. As I retired, became pro, but I know you stayed a little longer than me, so you even.
Yeah, I had a chance to baptize him back in 1999. Well, if I was up there now, he would definitely be there. I'm not even going to try to go there. Dexter has outlasted all of us. He was up there with Flex and Kevin and Jay and Ronnie, and he goes all the way back with a lot of guys that are gone. And still doing the good season. Not what he was in March.
I don't think
it doesn't seem like any of them were in March. Maybe we can attribute that to the journey. They've all struggled to get here.
Look, it's like you don't see his abs well.
Yeah, some of it is not as highlighted as it has been in the past, but no one's is yet.
Yeah. I'm really just Brandon Curry.
Listen, all things being equal, if these guys are equally off, it's still a game.
Yeah, still a fight. So right now, between Billy and Dexter, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
When it comes to
they're being equally off.
Yes.
They're definitely not at their peak. And here's a newcomer, a rookie making his debut. You know this name.
He looks
The offspring of Hall of Fame bodybuilder Leland, who spent the better part of 8 or 9 years on the Olympic stage, garnering 2 first runner-ups. This is his son, the next generation Hunter. This is Leland supersize.
Yeah.
Hunter's about 260, 65 pounds, whereas Lee was a buck 85.
And I talked to Lee, and I trained with your son. He goes, I can't even pick up the weight.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do training. He gives him his advices.
Yeah.
Hunter earlier this year won the Tampa Pro Show that Tim Gardner puts on down there in Tampa, Florida, for his first pro win. Of course, he's a former national champion, overall winner. I believe it was 2018. He won that contest, and now he's rolling into this one.
I think he looks good.
Absolutely.
He looks good.
He's held it. I mean, it's a tough run from holding it from Tampa to this show.
And Tampa was, what, July?
Yeah, it was like July or August. Yeah. It was late in the year. Or I should say in summer, I should say.
I still see the maturity of William Bonac and a Phil Heath and a Dexter Jackson, the maturity of the muscle.
Yeah, I think Hunter's probably
Yeah. There's still some time.
And at age, I think Hunter's probably one of the younger guys, along with Ray Grimes. And that, again, you can see the difference in the skin texture, where Hunter's a little bit softer from the rear.
I'm interested to see this guy's son. He's from Korea, correct?
Yeah, and he's actually got some pretty good structure to work with. Those arms.
First Olympia.
Yeah, we don't have too many Koreans dating back on the Olympia stage. This is one of the bigger ones. The staff has got some fullness to his muscle. Yeah, this is where I think he has a little bit of ground to make up in the lower back area. He's not quite there yet. Notice the calves kind of taper off to bring those up a little bit more. He's full upper body.
My outfit, he opens the door for a lot of people.
Yeah, the Asian sensation, Keita Tada, he actually did the 202 or 212. This guy's representing well for Korea. I believe this is one of the first times I've seen a Korean.
This is a great first appearance for him.
Yeah.
The open category, anyways.
Please welcome from the USA, Juan Diesel Morel.
New Yorker.
Oh, yeah. By way of New York, this is the king of New York, actually. He's got 2 New York Pro Championships to his credit. And him and his wife have the business, the cookie dealer. They make those magic cookies that look up.
They're not diet.
They're not diet cookies. They're actually legitimate cookies.
Yeah.
He's got to have some serious discipline to go from the cookie factory into the gym and eat his asparagus lettuce, tuna.
When your cookie has a Snickers bar on the inside of it,
Yeah.
That's a serious cookie.
Yeah, you gotta check them out, man. They're all over Instagram. They're blowing that business up. The bodybuilders love them.
My cookie dealer.
Yes, and right now, Juan Morel again, slightly off.
I think he was off.
He was working with the legendary trainer Chris Cormier, the real deal. They hooked up and did a few things this offseason, and of course, it's a tough offseason with COVID and the restrictions. And New York was on lockdown for a while, and again, put makeshift gyms and sometimes doing push-ups. Doing, I'm going to do cardio for the week, And
they did what they had to do this year, didn't they?
Absolutely.
شكله كويس. لما شفت الكورة صراحة.
Stop legal.
Well, Juan's midsection needs a little bit more detail. The body's a little bit more sweet. I'm not telling you anything he doesn't know. He's a little soft right now. But he's here at the Olympia, which is where he belongs because he's obviously one of the best bodybuilders in the world.
All right. Lucas had a good year, a really good year. His full muscle tone, very dry, very full the last shows I saw him see him at.
Yeah, Lucas has a couple of honor classics to his credit. Won the honor classic in, I believe it was in Brazil. And he was one of those guys that's very flexible. You'll notice later on in his post routine, he's one of the few guys that can do something with his glutes. Kind of rolls them the way Chris Cormier used to roll his abs. Something he usually gets it in the side shot. Let's see if it's coming. Here we go. What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
He usually messes around with it in the side poses. Here we go. Is he gonna do it?
Yeah.
Maybe he might be saving it for his post routine. But he's one of the more flexible bodybuilders.
Yeah, I can see his moves there.
The back needs a little bit more thickness to it.
More thickness to the back.
So, on or off, guys, it's pretty even right now.
Well, again, when we see them all next to each other, right? We're almost holding our collective breath to make a real assessment, and you have to have the comparison. I look great right now, Tim. If you saw me right now, it varies on the lighting, right?
We're going to do a pose now, Scott.
Until I compare to the Rich, I'm the king. Rich might put me to shame. He's in the gym lifting the heavy stuff. But this guy right here is pretty on point for where he normally is.
This is what he looks short.
Yeah, this is what he typically looks like. Yeah. He's not one of those guys that jumps out at you, but if he picks the right show with the right lineup, he kind of shines a little bit more. He might get a little bit lost in the crowd when he's compared to some of the other guys.
رامي لا اشوف ولا في مويه ولا ما في والله ما اشوف يعني شوف المعقول
Champ for later.
All right, Justin's made appearances in the Olympia and Arnold Classic in 2018. He looks pretty hard right now.
It's pretty thin. Nice size leg. Arms.
Good arms. His arms are good.
Really good arms.
He was in the Chicago Pro that was held in Atlanta, not to confuse anybody. And he also, I believe, was in the New York Pro held in Tampa.
Pro in Tampa.
I don't want to confuse anybody, but it is what it is. Crazy year. So then he's had a few bites at the apple already just to simply get here. And Rich, you got to know that probably takes a little bit of steam out of your roll up to the show, especially when you know that Randy Curry has only had to compete once. Bill Heath, by winning 7 Olympias, did not have to qualify. He got the lifetime qualification, along with Dexter Jackson, who did compete in the Arnold Classic. But this guy, like a lot of other guys, had to do a couple of shows to get here. And typically, the last one is the hardest one.
I think he looks good. I think he's really,
He looks bad.
yeah.
Again, you have to compare to other competitors. He's got great shape.
Use a little bit more triceps. See the biceps are nice. Use a little bit more thickness on those triceps. Yeah.
الحين حطوا علامات لما يركبوا
That should
جنب
be all
بعض
the events in the world, by the way.
اللي بيشوفوها بعدين بيحطوا عليهم علامات يحطوا عليهم علامات لما يكبرون بدهم يطلعوا فرق الطفاي
Sometimes the run up to setting up the poses, like this is your free, like 1 minute posing, right?
رامي زي ما
But
توقعت
it looks
ولا
very
كذا
static and kind of, you gotta have some better swagger to that, right? Like, a little to be into it, so it doesn't look like you're struggling.
Need to practice more.
احسن واحد يعني من عندي.
And I've criticized him.
ما فيش مقارنة بعد.
As much as what he did.
فين ما يختلف
How much did you practice back in the day?
I did over an hour and a half a day. After the middle of the day,
بطلع حربان.
guys like me as much as you said on average.
كان صرت أطالع
هذا
Yeah,
أنطوان.
that's,
You know, Dalian.
yeah, Canadian. Antoine.
That's why.
We gotta get the names right, man. Rich, they came after me. They came for me.
كويس ولا
Right,
ما
Antoine punched his ticket to the Olympia with a win at the California Pro.
Which was held in Las Vegas, Tim. I was there, front row. And that was one of those shows where they did not allow fans in. And Antoine was actually trying to get there. That was his qualified competition. He held off Max Charles, and I believe he also held off Justin as well to get here. Lower back is used a little bit more development out. Looks a little bit light for the open category. Like to see a little bit more meat on that? A little heavier? He gets pretty big though. Some guys, they just diet a little too hard and wind up getting a little stringy.
I mean, right now that comes to mind, I still see, Ramy, Jody, William Bonac, and Hottie.
Much more thicker.
Sticking out right now. Those
Yeah.
are right to me right there. Those are more guys right now, all those guys.
With Brandon still at the pose.
Yeah, we haven't seen Brandon now, but that's who I see right now is fourth in the top 40.
And Akeem. Still got Akeem Williams.
Yeah, if you remember back in the day, Rich, this was not how the Olympia was started.
No.
Mr. Olympia started when you were doing it in the 80s. The entire lineup would come out to do quarter turns for about 40 minutes before you actually hit one of these bodybuilding poses. So this is a change that came along during my era, so the judges kind of get it in their mind who's on and who's off.
Yeah.
And now you're really seeing who's on and off once they get to compare against each other. Go all the way back over to Canada again. How do you say the name, Tim?
Yeah, Ian Valieri.
Ian Valieri. Yeah, Rich doesn't want to try it. I don't want to try it. I got butchered when I tried to move. I messed up some names that came for me on Instagram. All right, Ian Valieri.
All right, second at the Tampa Pro. First at the New York Pro.
Held in Tampa, by the way.
Held in Tampa.
Yeah, Hunter McBride held him off in Tampa, and then he came back to Tampa several weeks later to win the New York Championships, which got him here by way of Canada.
ما نفع مع الكهرباء.
Yeah, it's you can see you gotta have him back, right?
Yeah.
He has the width, he doesn't have the
qualified shows, but now this is a big boy.
Yeah, I think this is one of his better shots, the side chest. It shows off the hamstring. It actually is better from the side than from the rear. His leg kind of looks Dorian Yates-ish in that side tricep pose. It's interesting to see in this lineup. See how they compare him.
Please welcome your next competitor from the USA.
Here we go. Akeem! The boy upstairs on the fourth floor. I was telling that. Coming to America.
هذا نزلت يا جد خايس.
It's spelled Akim, but it's pronounced Akeem.
I would have said Akim.
Yeah, he won the Chicago Pro held in Atlanta, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victor Richards' line thickness.
قلت لك طالع جديد.
Thanks for doing it. Separating hard.
كنت لي تعبان.
Big chest.
Very strong bodybuilder training in New York City. Another one that has the ingenuity of do with what he could. So he was lifting up cars. He was picking up cars on the sidewalk.
When Victor Richards would come into our gym in California where I was working for a guy, the owner would cry about him using the cardio equipment.
Yeah.
Please keep him off our bikes. It was so big.
Well, Akeem is one of those guys that you see him coming, you think, he's not there to work out, he's there to destroy the gym. And so he's got really wide lats.
You know what? He's one of the guys that you would hear like top 5, top 6 right now with the guy who you saw.
Yeah, he's got a lot of improvement over the last couple of years, slowly but steady. Because he had very thick skin and wasn't coming in shape in several of the shows, but all the tools were there. And he's here by way of big victory. He's got a very unique physique. There's no other physique in this competition that compares to that, stacks up. He's a very unique individual physique.
All right, a key. All right, and then there was one, gentlemen.
Wow, they got one branded for last time.
That one, he's the 15, he's number 15. That's what he calls himself.
Brandon Curry.
By way of Tennessee via Kuwait, back to Tennessee, and the king is here.
All right.
Father of four.
Fans, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, first blush, he looks really good. That yellow's popping too. That's actually a nice color for his off skin.
Yeah.
Over the number one turned pro by way of winning the USA's.
Wrestling ball.
And then he got his pro card. He floundered somewhere 15 and 16 and 14 and 8th place. And almost didn't know whether or not he was going to be able to continue doing this. And boom, he broke out and won the Arnold Classic, the very first one held in Brazil. That was back in 2013. Well, since Hill took lead, Brandon went on to win the Arnold Classic Championships. And of course, the same calendar year would go on to win the Mr. Olympia in 2019.
All right, I got to ask this, guys. Because on the West Coast, it was gold. Out on the East Coast, you had what? What was the big,
Diamond Gym.
Diamond. What's with Kuwait? What's with
Oxygen Gym? That's where all the guys are paid. They treat the bodybuilders like thoroughbreds over there.
Yes, like Arabian horses.
Yeah, and you can see it paying off between Big Ramy and Roland Winkler and Brandon Curry. These guys go over there and they just throw the weights around, they feed them, and cater to their every need. They love these guys. They want them to do well. He's got a whole other country in Kuwait cheering for him because he's over there training to look this good. Brandon pretty much is picking up where that thought he was going.
He looks like he did last year, I would think. Or maybe better.
But now here's where it's going to be different. The comparisons.
We're going to bring our guys back now into our groups by getting group one on the center line, please.
All right, so they kind of bring them out in groups just to get a good look before they actually do the individual call-out comparisons for points. Rich, you want to go to Kuwait and put in some time? I see you on Instagram. You look like you stood up the eye of the tiger.
I just enjoy having fun.
All right. This is a good first call. I mean, this is rare.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah, this is a rare call.
He does.
The judges haven't made their decision yet. But look at how big Ramy is at 290. That shows you a difference. High level of 5'7".
Please. That's the body for the short guy.
Yep.
بكره بيكون احسن رامي.
Big Ramy's in another world.
Yeah, the physiques are also different depending on how they're.
يقول لك رامي في عالم ثاني. المذيع يقول رامي في عالم ثاني.
Is that ringing on the clock? That's the right one.
Yeah,
If it is, he's also not out there. Yeah, he's about that size.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty big.
Yeah, I was saying, he looks like he's about 6 foot. And Ramy's about 5'10".
Big Rock does look big there.
Yeah, just Big Rock doesn't look like he ever missed a meal.
يمتحون في رامي.
And Dennis says he's not a big eater. Dennis James.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Crazy. but he walks around 300 in the off season, so that's what
I
happens.
top 5 for this set.
That is
That's one of his signature.
well, as I said earlier,
Stage, please. Tony will take you off stage left. And let's have our second group of 6 on the center line, please.
It's been a long night. We saw lots of athletes earlier today, Tim, with the women's fitness, women's Miss Olympia, the figure, and physique, and it brings us to this. We still have the crowning of the team.
that's not pretty good to be a war. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the guys standing next to each other. Not really being compared. It's just a good look for the judges before they can actually call them out individually. But Dexter still at 51 is holding his own.
Really nice.
How ironic that he'd be standing next to the gift. These two guys got a lot of history between the two.
That's some good.
Got a little bit of sweat beating up right in the middle of his chest. Top of the abdominals. You gotta wonder how warm it is on that stage, Rich. I mean, it's the biggest stage we've ever had. But those lights can still be very hot.
That would help. I don't know if it helped you, but I was on stage. I think the pose I got harder and harder.
Right. Well, the good thing is, when you practice the pose before you get here, not a lot of water comes out. If that water starts coming out, you have to feel where to go. You can't hide because once it mixes with the water, it can become a mess. Those out the back, the hamstrings aren't as crisp as they once were. Look like an accordion back there when you get his hamstrings. It is, yes.
He's gonna put up a fight.
Yeah, he's got the size to hang with these guys, right? And with age on his side, in 5 years, most of these guys will be gone. He's just got to outlast some guys, huh?
And let's have our final group of 6 on the center line, please.
Now, Rich, how old were you in your first Olympia? I want to say you were 21. And I turned 22 my first Olympia.
I pretty much every my birthday.
Yeah, mine was on my birthday back then. That's crazy. Your first Olympia was 86. 85, you were third, and then you went on a 3-year run of first runner-up.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's how you spend your 20s. Nice.
Yeah.
Get a good run. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see that again. The guys set our record for much later on. This is an interesting lineup because they all look like they're the same height, which I would say is about 5'9", 5'10". I'd say they're about 5'10" and up.
قول لك يا شان ري يقول لك على طيب حالك.
Is that a team in the green?
Yeah.
I can tell he's very impressive.
Good silhouette. Wow. He's standing next to Brandon. He's holding his own.
Yeah, next to Brandon still is big.
Yeah.
Look at that.
كيف كويس.
And it's black. I mean, you're looking at Brandon's very the back of his hamstring.
Yeah, the back of the hamstring and the back itself is where his weaknesses are. But again, you're only as good as the guys you stand next to. And this is the fight you wanted. He wanted still to be here. He wanted to sit next to Rob for retirement. And now he's got a new guy up there. I think.
مو قوة في مرة. تتوقع انهم اقوى. تتوقع نشوف اشكال احسن.
Yeah, that's inspirational. Yeah, he's not shying or backing down.
This is where you get to take part, everybody. The judges are going to need your help. Who do you want to see that first call on, everybody?
هذا first call out الحين.
For that first call out, Rich, you know what this is about.
Yeah, this is where the guys are really hoping to get that first call.
Sometimes the judges will trick you up.
Yeah.
And it won't be the first call out. You know what I mean? It's like an interesting call out. Let's see what the judges do here.
But normally they do the first call out.
Yeah, you get the main players.
We've been seeing a lot today is calling out 6. No chip stage.
When you get 6, it's hard to tell, like.
شوفي كده على طول كده ما قادر تلاقي يده مسكين تعبان تقراني احسن واحد
Number 1 Willie. 3 Honey. 4 Ramy. 6 Phil. 15 Akeem. And 16 Brandon.
Ramy. Big Ramy. Adi Chopin.
Akeem.
Big surprises except Akeem's out there in the top 6.
Who's on the far right?
Far right is Brandon.
Brandon. I'm sorry.
And then Bonak.
William Bonak. Ramy. Adi. And Phil. It's funny they have Brandon and Phil. Now they're bringing them closer together. Yes.
رامي لا يرتبط بس يجيب ورا الجو وسط مرة ثانية يرجع بس لا يرتبط
I mean, backwards, wide, how wide? Brandon's backwards next to Phil. Yeah, but when you look from the hamstring, look at the hamstring swings of Phil compared to Brandon. Did beat him.
William Bonak looks really balanced.
He does look really balanced. He's a shorter guy than I can think small. But, you know, it's like compact. You know, what's the
Spread out.
Spread out, huh?
Yes. I watched him for a shorter guy. Wow. And that photo, for me. Yeah. So that last spread, look at how Ramy, look there.
I'm just thinking that.
Wow. And then that side chest. Whoa. I'm impressed with Ramy there.
No, Ramy. Just the one. Please, Ramy. Give me a block.
والله ولا تسهرني رامي انا بلعب ان شاء الله يعزلك
ظهره كيف رامي؟
زي احسن من اول بس رامي
Look at that. Look at that hamstring. Compare that. Brandon's hamstring. Compare to Phil's hamstring. And then you look at that Ramy.
Ramy was not in the top 5 last year. He's already got to be happy.
Yeah, he's definitely top.
But aesthetically looking, I like the flare on Brandon's back, like up to the back end.
Yeah.
Wide up.
I think so. Switch.
He has the slender legs like Serge. Right?
Huh?
Good to have you looking at it.
When you're looking at Brandon's got a small clavicle, a small waist,
Yeah.
a wide clavicle where Phil has a lot more muscle on his shoulders.
Yeah.
He's kind of like
بطنه تعبان
straight out. Shoulders.
طالع ولا
And the side tricep is
This is going to be
it's not shot for feeling it, but you're struggling with that side tricep.
We all talk about the abdominals.
let's see there.
Let's get a close up in a pan, but
Ramy looks good there. Ramy looks good. Ramy looks good.
Rammy's a little chunky and blunt when you look at maps of muscle. Not real aesthetic. William Bonak's chest, shoulders, and arms jumping off.
Yes.
So round. All very different, most muscular poses here.
Very much.
That's the shot that Phil usually is lights out.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
All right.
Hey, listen, Phil came to do business. He does have a little walk that's coming out right now.
Yes, it's getting harder.
If they pose him more, there's going to be more water to come out. And you know Phil, this was Saturday night.
Really comes
So,
out better.
typically he comes back better because he gets through this first day and realizes he's got to dry out a little more. So, first impressions mean a lot. But Saturday night is what Phil's got to be central.
So there you go. The second call out with Hunter Labrada.
Dixon Salam, man.
Yeah, they still got out.
See how they move guys around.
Yeah.
So there's your top 10.
Yeah, and some of those guys can line up switching into the future call out there. So,
I got it, bro.
he may be able to climb up in there and deserves an opportunity to be compared to the top guys. But in this lineup, Rich, what do you think? Like sticking out?
I still see Dexter sticking out here.
I know when they actually start posing. Because y'all have very different.
The guy to the right of Dexter.
Yes.
Nice physique.
Nice structure.
That's a lot of Dixon.
Gentlemen, spread out and hit a front double.
I like to see more thigh separation on Dexter. Yeah. Kind of smooth across the front quads.
Yeah.
That's his shot. Front double like that.
Akeem and Justin switch.
Now you're going to bring up the beef.
He was in the first round and the second round.
So hold up, he was. This is the second one.
So they're moving him from top 5 to the top.
Gentlemen, front lat spread.
Okay.
Don't try to think like a judge. You did that once a long time ago. You told me how much you hated it.
No, I just like that.
Be a critic.
I was criticizing, I'm a judge. That's a really hard job. The only one who can buff is the winner.
Yeah. Right.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? But it's a matter of opinion here. We're not having these futures. Their futures aren't in our hands. We're just objectively talking from experience what we see and what we don't see. At the end of the game, it's our job to decide what they play.
Now, where were you? Got a couple guys in that first and second Olympics. Where were each of you in your first?
My first, I was in the middle. We had 24 athletes. I believe I was 13th or 14th. And 22. It's your first Olympia. You were third place. You were 22 years old.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you your history. I know better than you do.
Yeah, it's funny. Everything about this shows up. You remember all that?
Yeah, Rich came out like a freaking bomber rocket, man. He went from the heavyweights to the light heavyweights, and the next thing you know, he's third in the world. And our first Arnold Classic champ. That's why that's such much admiration for you. You did it so young. When other kids were out partying, and I kind of followed your footsteps. I mean, that's just yeah. Well, these guys have made it here. They're not young and they're not teenagers, but we are looking at the next generation taking Jesse Jackson out of that lineup.
How old is Hunter Labrada when you said he was young?
He's probably about 26, 27. Yeah.
Pretty young.
I remember Lee LeBron carrying him around with Robin at the shows back when they were kids. I was competing against Lee. But that's just been moved to the outside. And he moved in closer to Akeem, which is an interesting comparison.
And Hunter Labrada.
Yeah, those two are battling out of this call out.
Yeah.
Hunter looks like he's got a pretty good sheen going, so he's sweating a little bit.
Sweating it out. He was holding a little bit of water, I think.
Yeah, he needs to rub that in, rub it off, and come back fresh.
All right.
And let's not pretend water is sometimes you're holding it, sometimes it's nerves. So you guys just sweat it all out.
That's why you have to stay calm when you're
Vegas, of course, Lucas Vasudil. The rookie Ray Grimes is in there. I don't want to call him a rookie. He's been a pro for a while. His lineup. Got Max Charles, a veteran.
Southern Korea.
Yes, representing Korea. And you got Juan Diesel Morel.
Quarter turn right.
This is the end of the
And here's the thing, Tim, we miss this. We don't know the struggles of each individual. These guys have had access, like Brandon was in Kuwait, full access to the gym, servants feeding him food, waking him up and changing the weights. And Phil, he's got Armor's gym out there in Colorado and training at night, doing these things. Some of these other guys have a different journey. And also some of them might have gone through some family crisis with the COVID and the pandemic going on. So just the fact that they're here is amazing.
having the show this year.
That too. Having some of these guys come into the country, Canadians, these two, Antoine Melier and our great Ramy, Canadians, are here.
I would try to keep in mind, this is what's left for the best of the best.
Yeah.
Your pros, you qualify to get here, either on points or a win, and you're still here.
It's not a shoe-in. Look, Iris Kyle trained all year to make her comeback and ran out of gas just yesterday. Couldn't make it into the competition. Wow. She had some complications trying to make it in, and like a lot of people, just she couldn't do it. Didn't want to risk it. Her health is more important, but we missed that. Again, Flex Lewis was trying to make his open debut, and along the way suffered an injury and had to reevaluate what was more important and chose his health to fight another day.
So who do you see your strongest as the top guy?
In this particular comparison, yeah, I like Lucas, man. Lucas, when he goes, he comes a little bit alive more than some of the other guys.
I do like the shape of Central League.
He's bringing some muscle.
Nice shape.
Front lat sprint.
I don't know why they're so close together on the world's biggest stage for Olympia. We got the biggest stage in history, and they're touching elbows.
هذا البطوله لا شكله يطلع بالتوب 6.
Yeah, Reagan has a very pretty physique. Again, it's light on the muscle. That's the problem.
Bring on more density.
And that takes a while. 10 pounds is no joke. You got to really work at that.
Back double bicep.
That height too, 10 pounds is.
Well, I didn't realize it was over 6 foot. It's 6 foot.
I'm surprised we had spread them out a little.
Yeah, because they're bumping into each other.
Back lat sprint.
Trying to fit them into the camera shot is what it is.
So Julie, yeah.
Well, for all those that tuning in on the pay-per-view at home, I got to tell you, the athletes appreciate you, James Wood, our CEO, appreciate you, and our producer, Dan Solomon, along with the entire International Federation of Pro Bodybuilding League, because without you guys supporting these athletes, it would be much harder for them to receive the prize money, Rich, which is the largest in the history of the Olympia. None of these athletes are going home shortchanged in terms of their efforts, and that's a big hats off to Jake Wood in the middle of the pandemic.
Unbelievable. I see some of the prize money is possibly
50,000, 40,000, yeah.
40 and 50,000.
They're deserving of it. I mean, they're catching up. Like, the whole quality thing is catching up. It's a matter of popularity sometimes, Rich. It's an unbalanced sport. You get more mainstream mid sponsors supporting it. That's why the guys get the lion's share of the finance. But women are slowly making the background out.
You have so much diversity with the women's classes. So many bodybuilding, wellness,
yeah. And not only that, our sponsors, of course, the whole With the Strip crew and Trifecta and Northern Chill, just a couple of our sponsors, and Protan, they've all made this possible for us. And this is what we came for. This is the first call out, Rich, that we're talking about. That the bodybuilders look forward to in the middle of the night, waiting to hear that voice call them out. And I think we're going to get 6 on this first call. We're on the break in history tonight. fight, Rich. If Bill Keith wins this, he ties with his buddy Lee Haney, Ron Cole.
I remember talking about Bill his tournament, and he goes, I'm going to do 10 Olympias. I guess so. That didn't happen right away.
Well, yeah, he'll have to stick around a few more years.
Yeah.
We got our usual suspects in this first call-out.
Oh, there you go.
Of course, the reigning defending champion, Brandon Curry, returned 7 times, so I'll be back. Okay, we're going to narrow it down to 4.
Wow. 4.
Yeah, Connie was there, and he sends it back in order.
William Bonnet, the favorite 8. Bill Heath, top 4.
Well, don't get too comfortable.
Yeah,
this is the first one. These guys are jumping around, and it's judged over 2 days.
I gotta tell you, I'm very impressed with Big Ramy.
Yeah, he's hard to miss.
Right? He's just so much bigger.
Chunky in certain areas. Kind of has a longer waist. Thighs are
that front double bicep. I look at Brandon Curry. He's really
athletic.
Yes.
Brandon looks like an athlete, which I can appreciate.
So what's next?
Wow. And they're as big as Ramy.
Yeah, those calves didn't come down after 2 years. Those calves are still legit.
Yes.
This is one of Bill's better shots.
Right there, that side chest, his hamstring. But he's next to Big Ramy there. That's
yeah,
he's very slouching that pose.
And look at the side chest has got better as well.
Yeah.
Look at the cuts in Ramy's legs. He's the best condition I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I think this is better. I mean, I first saw him in the New York Pro when he won that show. It was phenomenal. He got a 2nd place against Bill Heath. I don't know that you know when that was, but
that was a luck, man. Right.
And he looked phenomenal there. But here, I think he looks as good or better. You know?
Yeah.
And as big, and just very impressive. I mean, look at him next to William Bonnet.
يعني الاثنين هذا الأول الثاني وهذا الثالث الرابع.
Well, it's interesting that Phil and Brandon are the bookends.
Yes.
And we cannot miss the size of Big Ramy.
Yes.
But William Bonnet is putting up a fight of his own. I'm just wondering if he's too small to get noticed.
He does look a little bit smaller than the guys. I'm not going to say he's small, but...
Brandon, لا.
That's one of Brandon's better shots. Phil struggles with his abdominal wall on the side tricep.
Yes.
This is a tough one for him to hit. That's why he goes out to the single on tricep.
It's going to be a fight.
أكثر واحد مسيته حلو الحين رامي.
I think Ramy got a stab at this, guys.
Yes.
Your favorite most muscular?
My section going back over to Brandon. I mean, I'm just a fan of the 3 shape-tier physique, whereas Ramy does
I don't know. I mean, he's in really great shape, Ramy, here, and I could say he could hit this show. I mean, really, his abs look great. He doesn't have any distended belly. He's got a great back, great legs. And it's funny how they put it together. They kind of got really
Bill's relaxing a lot of that stomach. You can't relax the stomach.
Yes.
If you notice, that's how he lost to Sean Roden. And he's relaxing it a little bit here. She's breathing through his chest and his lungs and not through his stomach.
That was very important.
And if this goes on longer, he starts bending over, hands on the hips, the stomach will definitely start to get relaxed. And that cost him his title.
Stomach right there.
This is what we're looking at. We want to see these 2 guys in the middle compare their pose and pose.
Right there. Wow. That's a great shot. He's going to fly away.
It looks like he's holding his breath in this pose. He really should continue to breathe when he makes it. He's showing you that those hand sections are shit. Brandon's right there with him.
Brandon looks great here.
Greater, yes.
Looks great here. Look at that side strap front.
We've seen this before. Brandon Phillips way back in the day used to do this.
Yeah.
Now it's a new guy.
watch that show, like, you know what? My hamstrings compared to yours.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong on this.
ما يدرون باقي الوقت.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take it away from Phil. Look at that back double bicep, but
Brandon's width is a little more superior.
yes. So are we forgetting that? I mean, Ramy, look at him. Look at that wide.
He's got a big back.
I didn't let it get condition. He conditioned at that size.
I'm wondering if Adi Chupa's going to have a shot with the guys to earn an opportunity to fight, to retain, or at least to proceed his third place a year ago. That's the question. If one of these guys has to leave and you bring in Adi, which one do you send back?
I would say William Bonac. If anything, Adi would go in where William Bonac did. Right? I don't think he's going to touch those other three. That's the best I've seen Ramy still have a, you know,
Trying to bring the sweat.
yes.
So it's still right down the center of the chest.
Yes.
Waterworks. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think mass for the sake of mass, I go Marcus Rule. And Ramy doesn't have that shape. He's not funky. He's got a taper.
Yeah. He's got better shape than Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's got symmetry and shape, but massive size.
Yeah, Phil's still down with the stomach issue and the shallow chest, but he is still a legitimate threat because, again, he's Mr. Saturday Night.
That shot right there is Phil's.
Yes. Phil's in this hunt. But again, you got Ramy in the hunt.
Yeah.
I'm not right, Brandon.
I mean, we're comparing Phil to Brandon.
Yeah.
And we're overlooking Ramy that could hit the whole show.
But I think we're saying that William is not in the hunt.
I don't think he is.
So far.
From what I see.
And the judges see
William
William is not in the hunt based on that.
رامي يمكن ياخذ الشوط.
So now we're going to find out where Dexter Jackson and Hunter Labrada, and we're still looking for Hadi Chupa.
يقولوا توليد
Where's the
يوم
consistency with Adi? And then,
There he is. And they're adding him now, so they're going to have a lot more. They have 6 guys in this one.
so Hadi's in there.
Notice that Hunter toweled off a little bit, got some of that water sweat off his chest. Almost looks like he's too dry.
هو ما يعرف انجليزي مش حتى من اسمه كان اسمه.
I think at some point we're going to see Hakeem move into the middle.
So what do you hear? I still get it. Hadi.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, and Dexter.
I think Hakeem's going to come in from the outside.
لما قالوا له راح
That's no slack on Dexter.
That's Dexter.
He's got Ian over there. Yeah, he won the New York Pro camp.
So Ian and Hakeem.
Yeah. You have Justin on the far outside of the left.
Front double bicep.
Coach Justin. It was good.
Yeah.
That was in the top. That was 4.
Yeah.
The second call out.
We're looking for 5.
This is a 5.
Yeah, they said.
Okay.
Yeah. And Hadi right there in the middle. So he's probably the other break of 4th place. Yeah, he's going to battle it out with William Bonner again.
Those other guys.
I think someone's going to get a call out with William Bonner to fight for that 4th place.
William Bonner for sure. But I think Dexter is not in the, what do you think, not in the top 5.
I think you can't put him above Hadi.
No.
You got to put him above Hakeem.
No.
Yeah, it's a tough lineup.
I
Dexter was crystal clear. This is it for him. But there's nowhere to go but down. And but he's got to come.
It's still impressive with this work to be honest.
When did you know you were done? Last Olympia.
Olympia, I already felt that it was like
You were going through the motion.
And what I did is I took a break to think I was just burned out.
Yeah.
But I had other things. I had injuries because I had problems with my neck and my vertebrae.
Right.
So it was causing nerve damage.
Right. I'm trying to think. Your last Olympia
91.
was a forgettable experience for you. Was that 91? Here in Orlando.
Here in Orlando, yes.
Yeah.
Not in the same place, but in Orlando.
Right. Dolphins.
Where
you saw them coming up the shadow. Very engaged in that second.
Second place.
احسن واحد كله.
Well, this will also be the retirement place for Dexter the Blade Jackson, one of the most decorated bodybuilders in the history of our time. And to go out on the Olympia stage and without injury is huge after 30 plus years.
I've seen Dexter train. You know, I train really heavy and hard and intense, and that's why I always injury and nerve damage. Dexter didn't train really, really heavy. That's how he stayed longevity.
Yeah.
Back in line.
Not that he didn't train hard. I'm not never going to say that, but he didn't do the crazy weights.
Yeah, well, let's see what the judges do here. It'll be interesting because we've got to look at our top four. Let's see who they bring out now.
Ramy. Phil.
This is it.
Ramy, Phil.
Akeem. And Brandon.
We got a lot of guys. Connie's in this call out, by the way.
Yes, and they brought in Akeem.
Yeah, so now that they've got a good look at everybody, this is where they're jockeying for legitimate top six.
Yeah, top six.
This is the top six.
There you go.
And unfortunately, Dexter is not in this call out.
Yes.
But he will put on a show. Trust me, he knows this is his last show. He's going to go out smoking. They move the champ.
Brandon and Akeem
He's
switch.
in the center, and of course, they're going to put Brandon Curry right next to him.
Look at that. I think Akeem's going to get top six.
Yeah, he's right. And look at the smile he has.
Yeah.
He knows. He's earned the right to be there.
Very, very impressive. I mean, he's the future of bodybuilding.
Because outside of these six guys, who is going to be challenging the sixth place position? I would go towards Hunter Labrada.
Yeah, Hunter.
Front lat straight.
Justin was good. Justin.
What do you like, Justin?
Yeah, Justin. Shoe.
Outside the top six, it'll be interesting what they do with the remaining. But this looks like a legit top six lineup.
Top six.
Yeah, and you're leaning towards Big Ramy, huh? I mean, he's.
I'm a big Brandon fan because he's like, you know, family man, very humble. But then you can't take away what, you know, he did in bodybuilding. You know, he made an analogy to Muhammad Ali against the Joe Frazier.
Yeah, right.
Bodybuilding.
Look at Adi, he's gonna get his shot.
There he goes.
Adi does not speak English, he's up there talking smash. Gotta love it. Ramy's looking at him like, what the hell are you talking about?
Wow.
Alright.
You're looking at these guys, I mean, I'm looking at it, I go Ramy all the way. But you know what it is? You gotta look at the detail of the width of Brandon Curry.
Shoulder to elbow to elbow, I should say.
And thickness is thick as hell.
Thickness of Akeem, yeah. Wow. Also different.
Very different. All these physiques, these six physiques, are all different.
Yeah.
So, at this point, when you're this close, guys, you start picking them apart like you are. Alright, in the back pose, and the last.
Yeah.
Definitely have to pick these guys apart. They're all great physiques. But when you look at them, you can, you know, I'm picking apart Brandon Curry saying his hamstrings are weak, but are they really?
But I'm still the guy that's going to go all the way till it's over. Listen, for me, posting counts for something.
Yes.
And this is only the beginning. Again, we have a full 24 hours before tomorrow, and these guys have to entertain us with a post routine. And if it looks like crap and they go up there and they just call it in, they're not going to score any extra points with me.
Hottie didn't put it in last year.
No, he didn't. He put in the work. And so did Brandon, which is why he's made a worthy champion.
I'm really glad they put Hottie back.
I look at top three: Phil, Brandon, and Ramy.
All right, you're on record. That's the top three.
I just touched that on.
And I'm not going to bet. I'm going to agree. Not because you're the Dragon Slayer, but because clearly it seems that that's where the fight's at. The other guys are struggling to keep
That's the top three.
Ramy and Brandon switch.
Here comes the Persian Wolf getting on the other side of the seven-time champion.
So what do you think for fourth? William Bonner? Chop it?
I personally got to see the Persian Wolf and was on and battle out.
But I'm very impressed with Akeem.
Akeem is definitely
Very impressive. I mean, look at his leg. Look at his waist.
This front double bicep I go with Brandon Curry. He has a prettier front double bicep. He'll still have a massive bicep. And the front lat spread,
I give it to Ramy.
big Ramy's just so wide, right?
Look at that.
But how do you shoot this front lat spread is nice too. Look at the quads. Look at the width.
You know, great physique, but he's structurally not as good as, you know, Brandon Curry or Bill East or Ramy structurally.
Right. I'm not a fan of throwing the hands on the hips. That's when he loses it because he relaxes the quads, he relaxes the midsection. Your obliques are a little bit thicker along the side. You cannot relax when the contest is big.
احلى بيج رامي احلى يا بطل.
I'm still blown away by the definition on Big Ramy this year.
هلا بالنمر
The separation.
هلا بالايجيبتيان هلا برامي. الجدار هو اللي ما بيتحرك، كل يمشي ويجي مع الهواء. رامي ثابت ثابت.
Cells hit the back shot. They don't have that luxury anymore. You know, typically in the gym you don't have that luxury. You just hit it. And they have to rely on their...
They did have posing moves, like right close.
Yeah, Gold Strip had that. You see our backs. The LED screens they have here for this year's Olympia are second to none. They're crystal clear. Yeah, it's one of the best sets I've seen. They outdid themselves.
And the LED screen, they can't see themselves in the back pose, but the fans from the audience and from the pay-per-view could look up and see them with them posing. Those shots have been beautiful today.
Yeah, great camera work. All right, Phil's being moved back into the center. Let's see what happens, because the more Steve works Phil, the more he gets relaxed, right? So he cannot relax as he gets into the water. Fourth quarter of this game, he's got to stay hungry, stay tight. This is where the water will start to beat up on their shoulders, come down the middle of the chest, trickle down their back. Now we're going to find out who's in shape, because the guy who's sweating the less is the one holding the less water.
Now they're comparing Bill to Ramy. Or they're putting Ramy in the middle, kind of.
Well, I think they've done a good job of letting every guy stand in that spot, with the exception of William Bowen, who's not earned the right to be there yet. Along with Hakeem, he hasn't had the center spot either. So it seems like they might have them set.
I think if he is covered, that he'll get that 6. I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah.
ليش سووا سويتش ورجعوا مكانه؟
I honestly believe, guys, this is going to be decided tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have our favorites, but this is going to be a fight that's decided tomorrow night.
I got to see Hottie with William. They're not really comparing them together.
Hottie and William have been kept separate.
Yes. That's the 4th and 5th for me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm with that. I'd like to see that comparison. It hasn't happened yet.
That's it, right there, guys.
I think that's going to be a wrap.
أحلى بسطة في العالم أحلى
We
واحد.
have no more answers to our questions. Before we got here, this was going to be a predictable top 6 with the exception of Dexter DeBlade.
Yeah.
You're 51 years old, and these guys come in and look like this. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Now they're going to work their way down and finish out that top 10 lineup since we just got a good look. And what conclusively looks like our top 6. So now we're going to be talking about 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is still very important. Prize money's going all the way down to 10th place. And it means a lot to these guys as they make their appearances around the world to say, I'm one of the top 10 best in the world. So you can't just phone it in here either.
You got a couple new guys that are trying to make their run. You got Hunter Labrada, you got Rex Grimes. Guys that are trying to say, yeah, I cracked the top 10 my first year.
Yeah.
I'm going to build on that.
And trust me, that is a badge of honor to wear around. I remember being outside the top 10 my first year. Well, I just said I was an Olympian. Didn't have the same ring of saying top 10 in the world.
Bill and Brandon.
Are you ready for this?
Doing it again.
Are you ready for this?
Wow.
I love it. Make it work, man. This is what we came
So we
for.
have Ramy, Bill, and Brandon.
Yeah, they have a chance to. No, we got Hottie out there.
Oh, Hottie.
Hottie. So William Bowen is the one that got.
There you go.
Yeah.
You said he was the outsider.
Yeah, I said he was the outsider.
There you go, top 4.
Where the rubber, I like to say that, where the rubber meets the road, because you know, when the rubber hits the road, this is it, man. It's a sprint to the finish. See who can stay the most composed and fight through this, because it's tough right now, Rich.
Yes.
Dehydrated. These guys are on low carbs.
It was a long time ago, but I remember those days.
Yeah, you start to see those little white dots. The air seems to just disappear. You can't breathe.
Yeah.
I like how he's conditioning.
Yeah, he's actually got harder. He's getting good look.
He is dense. He's dense and hard.
Side chest.
Really almost
They
look like
structurally compared to the other three, doesn't compare. Genetically, yeah. And you can't, that's just his body.
No, it ain't
It looks like he just fell out of that front last brand. He's not hitting toes as hard as he normally does. Like, he's moving it 2 or 3 times. He has to earn this championship. They're not going to give it to him. And we are soon approaching midnight hour.
I can see they're not giving it to him.
He's going to work for it.
All right, back to back.
I give this to Bill. And then maybe Black spread, Ramy all day.
Rock's wide. He's coming off the first runner-up at the Arnold Classic earlier in the year, held in March.
That's fit into that pose.
And he's ran it before in the past.
He's brilliant.
Never beat himself. I shoot him up there battling it out. So he's probably had the toughest road to get here.
You get to go from out stage, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that pose on Bill. The big Ramy and Brandon is very good.
Looks like something's getting better.
He's hard at all.
He's much harder. Beginning of prejudging.
Gentlemen, for the last time this evening,
Right next to the double shot.
Yes.
They all got great most muscle. Those got that's nothing.
get in line.
There you go.
That's gonna make them
Nice and very instance right now.
Yeah.
He knows what's at stake. History.
He wants this show. Man.
But the Egyptian and the Iranian won it just as bad too. That'd be huge. Since the last time the competition was by Billy Smith was Lebanon.
Lebanon.
So never knew, 1983.
Great lineup. We will see.
All right, so that's going to be picked up tomorrow with the posing in the confirmation round. We're going to move into the awards for the 212-pound division. Rich.
All right, we'll be right back to the 212
But
awards.
there's we got to get to the fans. Who do you like, everybody?
Thank you. Good idea.
For those who saw the prejudging, you saw a very closely contested lineup this year. Big Steve Weinberger tells me it's a 1-point difference right now. So once again, the judges will be scoring this live. You're watching it, folks. You're going to watch it unfold in just a moment. We're going to start things off with our confirmation round of scoring. And like I said, this is being judged live right now, so be as loud as you want. Try to help these judges in making their decision. Let's have our top 10 gentlemen on stage, please. Let's send it back down to the judges. Big Steve. Thank you, Bob. Competitive 2 guy. 4 Angel. 10 Derek. 14 Derek.
back as the men's 212 is up for the confirmation round. We're now joined to be switched on Rich Kaspari for another legend of the sport, 11-time Olympian Dennis James.
Dennis the Menace.
Thank you, guys. It's so good to be back on this table right now.
Welcome to the jungle, Dennis. You're no stranger to this. Behind the microphone, looking at these guys. Just watched the open conclusion of the prejudgment. And we got to tell you, man, Rich was highly impressed with Big Ramy and he worked with him.
Yes, I think he did exactly what he was supposed to do. I told him, make sure you get into the poses first, get out of the poses last, hold the poses until they call the new pose.
It looked like he did just that. We were commenting that Phil was laboring a little bit during those poses. He was calling his spirit a lot more than he used to.
He was, and he was starting to break a sweat, and Ramy was not.
Yes. I think Brandon was a carbon copy of a year ago.
Yeah.
He held his own and looked relatively decent. He didn't give up any ground. Ramy was probably the most impressive margin from out.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're talking about the 212-pound division, and this is just the first comparison of the 212. We saw the prejudging a little bit earlier. This is the confirmation round. And of course, we have the newcomer, George Peterson, who won the Tampa Pro, and Kamal El-Garni, 49 years old, defending the title. And we were talking a lot earlier on coming in with Garrett Lunsford, who's the first runner-up for the 2 consecutive years. But the talk of today, after prejudging, was Sean the Giant Killer Clarita. What do you make of him?
I was so impressed. Unbelievable. I talked to Sean a couple of weeks ago, and even actually just before he started warming up, and he said he's his absolute best ever. He said he's up 8 pounds from the last time he competed,
which puts him at about 170.
Exactly 177. Yes.
Wow.
He weighed in with hoodies, shoes, complete 183.
That's why
so he came out and he reminded me of a cartoon character. He came out with full
little Ronnie Cole.
3D. It was hard. It was all there. It was unbelievable, and he was the most impressive guy.
And carrying the conditioning as well. I mean, he was by himself. You couldn't tell he's 5 foot nothing in the 177 pounds.
He was another one that seemed to get harder as they posed.
Yeah. Well, right now we're looking at the guys I believe that are picking up the back end of the 212 division. You haven't got to the cream of the crop. I think that this was a very hard-fought division because everybody in their own right brought something, especially George Peterson. He was the guy that brought in, he looked like he was bigger than 212 pounds.
Yes, and taller.
Yeah, taller too.
So he stood out very, very much so. And I remember seeing him the first 212 show he did was in Denver. The show he won. And by comparing it there, I immediately saw he looked polished.
Yes.
This is what I like about his look. He looked polished. He's tall, he stands out, and he looks like he belongs there. So good on him.
But one of the ones that was very confident was Garrett Lunsford. He looks a little bit too light. Came in with some oil on earlier, broke the sweat, and the color was running down his chest by the time prejudging was over. Tonight he looks like he doesn't have any on his upper body.
Yeah. He looked very flat.
Still looks flat.
Yeah. He looks better from the back, which sometimes hard to understand. But if you have good back and this is your best part, it's probably the last part of the flat out. So
And Ahmad Ashkenani, no stranger to being in the hunt. He's a former Arnold Classic Australia champion, as well as the Arnold Classic Ohio. And he's one of the smaller guys in the lineup, but he's always been fighting it out in the top 5 of a lineup like this.
Hey guys, how do you round up the top 5? Because we know our 3. After the 3 judges this morning, we've got Big George Peterson, Kamal, and Sean Clarita is battling for that one. We don't know if he's got it, but he's in the hunt.
I think Clarita might have the competition, but I'm going to put Ahmad Ashkenani up in there.
What about Angel Cavallon?
He's definitely in the top 5, in my top 5.
I saw him before
Ahmad,
to be honest.
Well, they haven't done the comparison yet. These are just the general comparison right now, and they'll get to that because when they stand next to each other, then you can really see who's going to be in the top 5.
They worked Angel pretty hard this morning. They did. They sure did. But he stood there, though. He stood there like a horse.
He fought back. Well, Kamal El-Garni is surprised that, what was that?
This is George Peterson.
George. I was talking about Kamal being 49. He said, Sean, it's just a number. I mean, you guys keep talking about my age, but man, I'm just doing what I've always done.
Yeah.
And that's just getting better. He's actually a couple pounds heavier this year. Very confident coming into the show.
The fun thing is he was retired because he was suspended by another federation.
No fault of his own.
Yes, and he decided to make a comeback, turn pro.
Yep.
And came here, won the Arnold Classic,
and ended up winning the Olympia.
Where other guys would have probably quit because getting suspended by the federation for competing is ridiculous. Like, they were trying to hold him back. It does look like Derek is a lot flatter than earlier today. It looks like he's carved up. It looks like
I think that he, because he got so much bad tricks last year for not being on, that he tried to be, super conditioned and over dieting or drop too much water and ended up flat. If you go for conditioning, then things happen.
Well, we were talking about this guy right here, the champion. At 49 years old, I'm going to keep saying it because it's just amazing that Kamal El-Mario, right, 49, and Sean Clarita look fresh as a daisy. Looks like he just came out of the pool and the gym at the same time.
Exactly. He looked like he had a full body pump.
Yeah. He's round in all the right places.
And his brother, I think 40 pounds less.
That's crazy.
Than Kamal.
He's giving up a lot of weight for Kamal. You cannot see it, really. I mean, the only area I see is in the calf, lower hamstring area. Sean gives up a little bit to Kamal. Everywhere else, he is a stud.
I'm not excited to pre-check this morning for Sean Clarita. He's got to be bouncing off the walls and hitting every pose with hard.
Let me tell you a little story. Back in 2010, put on a muscle camp in New Jersey. Had Kevin Levrone, Sean Roden, Kai Green, had who's who bodybuilding, Cedric McMillan, Linda Murray. We were all in the house. Sean Clarita was one of the guys that bought a ticket to come and learn from us. I was a fan. I got the picture, taking a picture with the guy. Now I'm looking at him on the brink of becoming Olympia 212 champion.
And he's standing next to a Mr. 212 Olympia who's better than he was last year.
Yeah, that's crazy. All this improved. So, I mean, Clarita for me gets most improved. Probably making the title.
I know it was close. I think that it was 1 point after 3.
Yeah, you know what? You're one of these guys. Very appreciative to the other guy taking the title. Kamal he knows what he's all about. And if he gets beat by Sean Clarita, he knows who he needs to. Right? He knows it would be a legitimate loss to a guy that's actually on the rise.
And fighting for a top 2 spot right now at 49 years of age is, to me, still unbelievable, because I know I couldn't do it. And I stayed in there as long as I could. At 44, I had to check out.
I was in at 44. I got it at 35, but I saw Ronnie Coleman was going to be around for another 4 or 5 years.
I had to check out. Maybe I should have checked out earlier, but I checked out at 44.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's about time. Everything's about timing.
But I told myself, as long as you feel like you still can do whatever you have to do, I felt okay. But when I see that your body doesn't respond, anymore, you're doing the same thing. That was time for me to say, okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Sean Clarita. His body is responding. He's still young enough that it's responding to everything he's doing. And he eats, sleeps, and breathes bodybuilding the way we used to, which is not to say that Kamal does, but his youth is, I think, to his advantage right there. The changes on him are going to come a little bit more pronounced than they are on the 49-year-olds.
It's got that serious mastery.
And he can squat. He's a strong dude. Sean ain't no joke.
The feathers. All right, 27. He's listed at
27 years old.
27 years old.
That's his shot right there. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, that was. You got Sean Clarita at 27?
I got him at 27.
So he would have been like 17 years old when he walked in the gym that day. He was just getting started. It's amazing to see how far he's coming. But again, like Dennis said, this other guy's coming off a suspension where he couldn't just quit altogether. He chose not to.
I could be way up. I could also have been 38. So the internet's not my friend right now. So that would have been 28 when he was still holding the
Instagram's going to come for you, bro. All right. Well, there's a little bit of a difference, but that muscle maturity is right now. He's peaking at the right time.
Yeah. He looks so thick.
And not for nothing, we saw this already play out earlier today. The good thing that 212 has is that it's over tonight, whereas for the open men, they've got 24 hours to adjust and recover. That's why they call Phil Heath Mr. Saturday Night, but I think Phil has too much ground to make up to pull it off.
Yeah, and they both look very similar to this morning, so they held on to this show.
Well, we are on the East Coast here in Orlando, Florida, and we're approaching the midnight hour, so someone's going to walk off at the end of this night as the Olympia Showdown champion, and we'll start back up again tomorrow with the pay-per-view at 7 o'clock, so you don't want to miss that.
We got a big night tomorrow. We got men's physique, bikini, the Open Championship. What else do we have, Sean?
I believe Shaquille O'Neal's in the house as well. Big Shaq, I saw him walking around earlier. He might be in the house.
The classic physique is going to be a battle as well.
It's a huge battle. Lots of competitors. Dennis will be back here with us calling the classic physique, and I believe Rich, the Dragon Slayer, will be back calling the open.
I'm excited tomorrow night, Dennis, to see how Breon comes in.
Yes, I mean, I'm already 100% confident that Breon will be probably at his all-time best, but so is Chris Boston.
And Logan Franklin, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, Logan Franklin.
There's a few guys in there.
Logan Franklin, who matches very well with Chris, because they both have similar heights. And then there's a Alex
Cameron.
Always in top shape. And I think he's got someone, a couple of words to speak with them too. Absolutely. I don't think it's just a two-man show. I think it's going to be one or two.
Get the name right. It's Dennis, man. Well, listen, Dennis, I know you're all over the place training athletes and working with athletes, and you're out in Arizona. I know that the COVID has slowed down the travel and everything, but what else you got going on out there working with athletes? You got got some products or something you're working with?
No, I promote shows.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You got the biggest show over Germany.
I think the biggest show in Europe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it is. So, and I got a show in Arizona. We got regional shows in Germany now too. 6 regional shows. Nice. And the pro qualifiers, so that takes a lot of time. So I backed off the athletes a little bit because it's very, very time consuming. Right. And you know how it is if you have athletes in 20 different countries, and some weekends there's 5, 6, 7 shows in different countries, different time zones. You don't sleep at all.
And you can't give everybody your full due if you're on all those time zones.
They expect that. That's why I had to back off a little because after working with someone and meet the person one day and I don't remember who he is, that's not a good sign.
Send me a picture.
A lot of people is just online. I know them from pictures.
Yeah.
So
moving into the final posing of the 212 division here tonight, where a champion will be crowned. Tim?
Are we starting off with
Yeah, now I'm not sure. Are they the top 10 or the top 5?
I think it's the top 10.
Let's be posting top 10. Is that Guy Cisternino?
No, number 9.
Number 9.
مش كده ماسك الصورة حقتها رابطة صح؟ ها؟ رابط الصورة مين؟ هذا
Oh, those are the guys that are not in the top 5.
Yeah.
They just come out,
These are non-cutting.
just hit a couple of shots.
These guys run outside the top 5.
شو الصورة حقتها شادين وشطرتهم شمشم طالع كده
Guys coming out to give us a few poses. They've come all the way here. They've worked this hard to get here, just outside the top 5. Going to remind us they were in the division, in the class.
Bo Lewis, Tampa Pro winner.
Yeah, and I know Kevin Rory told me to keep an eye out for this guy. And I saw him and wow, he's got a nice structure, nice build, and he won in Tampa. Oh, right out the end.
And he's in good condition, so that tells us how
hard
steep
it is.
the class is today.
Yeah, he didn't get an invite here. Points. He qualified.
Veteran, a former multiple champ.
Arnold Classic. Yes.
And he's up there in age.
Yeah, he is probably about 45 to 47, somewhere there. He's no spring chicken. But again, Japan's most decorated athlete by far.
Yes. And he looked great this morning. He was in great condition. I was very pleased with his condition. You can see from behind. You can see that the back is up what it used to be.
Well, what do you think taking him so long to get on stage? Where is he?
Maybe he's not even there no more.
I thought I heard his name.
By the judges, your first finalist.
Okay, we'll get into this.
Weight of
Right, Ahmad.
يعني قبل شوي نادى على الياباني مو مشارك ونادى باسمه الحين.
Yeah, last year's Olympia was a little bit watery, a little bit soft, uncommon for Ahmad because he doesn't have a lot to work with. He has such a short frame, he's got so much muscle, he's got to come in.
مو لاعب ياباني يابانيسي ونادوا عليه قبل شوي.
That wide little back on him.
فيهم هزة.
Yeah. I was there when he earned his pro card in Australia by winning the Arnold Classic over there. He won the one in Ohio as well.
He's placed second in Olympia twice.
I still think he's a little top heavy.
Yeah,
he's got good legs from the side, but from the front they just look like they're just not up to par with his upper body. But some people just have stubborn body parts. And I believe he's training very hard and he's not leaving no stones unturned, but sometimes you have body parts that just don't want to come up.
I like to see him pose a little bigger. Remember when Arnold said, Franco, you've got to open up, you've got to pose like you're a big guy. Well, Ahmad poses like a small guy. He needs to learn to open up a little bit more, extend a little bit more on his poses. Just a little bit of that trademark separation of the quads. So, being hypercritical, we've seen him better.
Yes, but he's better than last year, so he did make some improvements. But it's a hard class. And then you got Sean Clarita, you got
all right, you got Angel next.
Angel from Spain. I was very impressed with him winning 3 shows back to back in Europe, Romania, and the Spain show. So he's super qualified. He's even qualified for next year's Olympia.
Nice.
Please welcome your next competitor from the USA. Giant Killer Sean Clarita.
And that's got to be a comfortable spot to be pre-qualified for next year's Olympia.
Yes, and so did Reagan Grimes. No, not Reagan Grimes. Yes, but no. James Hollingshead, who's not there. He qualified for next year.
Yeah, well, here's Sean. He's always qualified, man. This guy is broad. He's been the talk of the town since he was off the stage this afternoon. I was hearing words like mini Ronnie Coleman.
Yes, I have
3D.
I posted a few stories this morning for this mandatories, and people literally sent me messages saying, "Oh, it looks great." They thought it was still heat. They thought it was still heat.
هذا فل. هذا فل طبعا كل شيء.
All right, we've seen us next to each other. Almost out of our 5 to 10 minutes. He and Bilal Garni. Can you pick with the judges' opinion?
Well, I can't pick with the judges' opinion. I'll tell you what I think.
Yes.
I think
that's more important, actually.
I think that even though Kamal is improved from last year, which is it's going to be hard for me to tell you, but I think that I'm just more impressed with Sean Clarita right now.
And I'm going to echo those sentiments. I love Kamal. I mean, he's got all the tools to defend the title, but the improvements that Sean has made, you cannot overlook that. You have to reward what he's bringing to the stage this year compared to what he brought last year. Just leaps and bounds is he's a different bodybuilder. That's 7 pounds make a huge difference on a guy this small.
And when it's close, but when it's one, then you got to look for weaknesses.
Yeah.
So when I look at him, I don't see a lot of weaknesses. When I look at Kamal, I see legs straight up and down.
Yeah.
You know, so therefore I got to give it to Sean Clarita.
He's got the round delts, he's got the traps, he's got the ability, quadriceps. And he's improved and he's in condition, most important. It's hard to get this guy shape for a little bit, but he managed to keep it together while other people weren't able to.
But if the judges decide to give it to Kamal, I wouldn't have a problem with that either.
Give it up for the Giant Killer.
I just have to give it to the Giant Killer.
Yeah.
Sean's nice. As far as I'm
concerned. Yes, you're right. I agree.
Plus, we need Sean. I like the name. And the champion, Sean. Finally.
We already have a Sean as a champion.
Sexy guy.
Oh, that's good. It's going to be hard for him knowing that he's got an uphill battle coming to the next show. Same thing he did last year.
This young though, you come out, you got to still put on a smile on the show.
Yes.
Not so bad taking the judges'
Still
smile.
professional. Correct.
Absolutely. But I got to tell you, I feel like he looked better last year. I feel like he looked better last year.
He looked good.
Yeah, he nailed it at that time. It was a little too late. shape is still there. The width in the shoulders, got elbow to elbow, is wider than all the guys.
Of course, the same thing we said about Ramy all these years. He said it's got the structure, it's got everything, he just needs to put the condition.
Correct.
But he looks good from the back. I mean, look at his hamstrings and glutes. They're probably some of the hardest in the show. But from the front, it just doesn't translate into.
Yeah, he's got a bit over here. Because once you've seen him as good as he's been, and you see him slightly off, you see that there's things he has to work on.
But he's still young too, right?
Yeah, he's young. Chest is a little bit slight. He's a little bit more focused on that. But I honestly believe he struggles to make this weight division. And another 10 pounds, like the Jake plays Lewis, another 10 pounds on this guy, he'd probably be in his comfort zone, but it's too much for 212.
How much did he weigh in?
I think he probably barely made the weight. You know? I'm sure it's a struggle for him, but I'd like to see this kid around 220, 225. If we're the bonus 230, this guy can get there.
You think that'll be enough?
Yeah, because of his height and I think he'll struggle, but I think he gives up some muscle to get to the weight class.
Yeah, because if you look at his Instagram, you look at the pictures he posts or the videos,
on the way down.
Like 5, 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Really impressive.
Yeah, he's given up some weight, which Sweat Lewis was doing as well. I don't know that he's lost to this division.
Please welcome George the Bull Peterson.
All right, the Bull.
Coming up from classic physique into 212, and he's one of the top guys right away. What does George have to do to win the show?
George can win this show. It depends on how you're looking at it. It's totally different physique from what we just saw. And it doesn't even compare with Sean Florida. It's almost, again, I hate to say apples and oranges. Those are apples and oranges. George has those nice, big, thick quads. He doesn't have the calves. He doesn't have the thickness in his biceps. I think he needs a little more arms.
So he's showing at the back.
And he's got the back, and that's a plus for him. I'd like to see him have a little bit bigger arms. But he's tall, much taller than Sean.
So, talk about the difference in shape between a classic physique and a 212. Was he better off with his structure in classic but can't make the weight?
212, man. He did well in both.
Yeah.
I mean, he got third last year at classic physique.
I still think he's a better bodybuilder, though.
Yeah, probably, because, he probably had to give up some weight.
He did. I mean, he was a champion in classic physique. He has a bodybuilder's physique to me.
Yeah, 6 عادي ولا
He's in the right division. He's where he needs to be.
كل واحد كيف يستاهل.
The way classic physique is going, he could have gotten marked down for being maybe too big for classic physique. So he's in the right division. Now he's just got to find his stride.
Great condition. He looked better than this morning. Needs to be a little harder. Could be the screen. I don't know, because I look at it on stage, so sometimes the screen makes it look a little better.
I know you were in the front a couple rows, so you had good.
Give it up for the Bull, George Peterson.
جوال راح يطفى من شحن. تليفون راح يطفي من الشحن. إذا طفى نشوفكم على خير إن شاء الله.
212 Olympia champion, Ramy.
Kamal put on a great show last year.
He's a good old school poser, yes. You can see he's been doing this for a very long time.
All right, the anticipation. You got your 2019 212 champion by way of Libya through England, and now training in Florida for the past month, he says, getting ready for this competition.
He actually said that he's just applied for a green card. He wants to stay.
You come over here from England, you fully want to go back, man, especially in Florida. The weather itself will be a reason to stay. You train in that warmth and sun of Florida. It's nice. Kamal's a good performer as well. It's a nice trademark to have as a champion. Powerful, strong music.
Really great posing.
He said 2 days ago when I saw him, he says, I did one better. I got a really good routine. You have to watch it. So here we are.
Such a nice guy, kid.
So you mentioned the weaknesses that the quadriceps don't have the roundness to them, right? They're kind of straight up and down.
Quadriceps like usually lose once you get past 40. This is the first thing that wants to go is the thigh that sleeve. I have the same issue.
يعني بعد هذا تريد خلاص.
So you're saying after 40, one's not going to build?
This doesn't count for everybody, but you can say after 40 it's going to be hard. It's going to be definitely hard to improve your legs, you know, because your legs want to go. It's the first thing that
they want to go. Well, we're looking at Kamal Argarni, and he is holding that conditioning. I think he might be getting tighter as the night goes on.
Yes, I think he looks really, really crisp right now.
Got a really good color. I got to give him props there. His color's a lot better than what we go. Actually, got a recognized Pro Can. Actually, one of our sponsors here in Olympia.